What's up, y'all? Good evening. Welcome back. We are back. We are live. Let's see what I got here. Let's see if this works. Sync this. Hey, what's up? Your end is near 44. Good evening. Gonna be a little bit of hopefully a chill stream, and we'll just kick it and go through some stuff with you all. Hey, what's up, Mariana? Yo. Good evening. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. This might do it. All right. Cross track. Hope you guys are doing well, having a nice evening. Let's see. Maybe if I plug it in. Dang, I don't have enough. I don't have as much charge as I would ideally like to have. Welcome back, Truth Seekers. This is Gematriaholics Anonymous. We're back. We're live. We're just outside. And beyond that, this is just old school, your boy Cuts One's channel. And we're just chilling. All right. Music do you guys like? I have a Gematriaholics Anonymous song, but I don't know if I want to share it really, or because it's kind of over your head maybe. It might be a little over their heads. That one, the newest one. I should start playing these Japanese music songs a little bit. And since this is Gematriaholics Anonymous, and I'm your host, Cuts One, we should do the little channel disclaimer. If we do want to talk about Gematria as a group, we should do the little channel disclaimer and the calculator disclaimer before we do so. But I do have a really interesting video from someone from our new friends online, the new community where everybody's been at, the new Truth Seeker community. Do you guys know CT, the king of Gematria? Hold on, let's see if we can get the disclaimer out of the way.
Remnants of these brick buildings in every major city.
My apologies, but real quick, Cuts with the $10 cash app. Thank you so much, Cuts. Salute to you, man. I really appreciate this. It says, please show and read the Gematria Policy 9 I sent. The Gematria what? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, it says miscellaneous privacy issues. It says you must be at least 18 years old to have our permission to use this site. Our policy is that we do not knowingly collect, use, or disclose personally identifiable information about visitors that are under years of age. You should also be aware that when personally identifiable information is voluntarily disclosed in the discussion forums or other public areas on this site, that information, along with any information disclosed in your communication, can be collected and used by third parties and may result in unsolicited messages from third parties. such activities are beyond our control, and this policy does not apply to information. Any submissions to chat rooms or other public areas on the site are accepted with the understanding that they are accessible to all third parties.
Yikes.
If you do not want your comments to be viewed by third parties, you are advised not to make any submissions. Ultimately, you are solely responsible for maintaining the secrecy of your password.
Hey, what's up, Jordan
Isham?
Isham?
Be careful and responsible
Good evening.
whenever you are using. Zach, you have a lot of explaining to do. That was from Cuts. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, what's good?
That's not my
18
website.
viewers. Hit the
Okay.
likes.
Bob says, where the F do
That's
you
not my
find these,
website. Quack.
people?
Remnants of these brick.
Anyways, all right, we're back. Hope you guys are all doing well, having a good evening. Whatever happened to that zombie variant fraud? Unbelievable. He said he was going to do a stream to have a debate, and then there was no stream and no link. But he did really hateful gematria presentation, I guess. I don't know. What a grift. Want a grift? A gift? I mean, are you gonna pay? I don't really know you. I wouldn't, if it's a good gift. I just got a gift. I just got some straight dope. Not dope, but some fire ass weed. So I like that. Is it better than is it better? You have more fire than my fire? I mean, is it a gematria code? I hope it's not a gematria code. That's useless. I don't sports gamble either, so it's extra useless. Want a gift? I like gifts. The most amazing gift for the holidays I could get would be to get paid back for the money that the Gematria community owes me. And I don't know if you're probably not responsible for that because your name's not Quackery.
We're willing to offer $185.
So I wouldn't ask you for that, I gotta start listening to all this. I don't know what kind of music is better. Do you guys like this better or like rap music? I don't dislike rap music actually, by the way, either. I don't think it's as good as this, but oh my God, what a goofy fucking stream earlier, the on CT stream. He had to chop it down to 45 minutes because the Quack was on there. Zachary, when I say the Quack, you guys know who I'm talking about. Zachary K. Hubbard. Dude, he basically admitted that he was a P3O file lover or something. Unbelievable. He's like, they just need my help. They just need to learn Gematria. This is Gematriaholics Anonymous. We're open for a Gematria debate. That would be an interesting gift. Oh yeah, thanks, man. You looked at it and you went and looked at his channel or something and got him up out of here. It's probably a fraud. It's probably a Gematrian. It might be that Jordan from CT stream, but I can't tell. I don't really want to I don't make presumptions about people. I wouldn't, whatever. I wouldn't try to fraud them if they weren't doing severe levels of nasty Gematria fraud. Oh, they just made the channel 14 minutes ago? Yeah, you know they're about to start trolling. Unbelievable. So we were going to do a little, we were going to go through for the Gematriaholics Anonymous meeting, we were going to go through a little bit from CT's stream from last night, from another channel that did a really, really good breakdown of the interactions and the exchanges of ideas and the teaching of the Gematria that was going on over there. I mean, this is ridiculous. The reason I keep saying that Zachary K. Hubbard is like, you know, the movie Predator and like children? I mean, like, unbelievable. Why I keep saying Quackery's a child predator? Well, for one, he is. And for two, it has a lot to do with that Policy 9 that I shared. That policy was basically the Policy 9 for the Gematrianator calculator, and it literally says that the site is not safe for kids under 18, and the reason why is because Gematria cult members, or aka third parties, will start like terroristically slimy, like doxing and harassing and threatening the children and luring them towards, I mean, some for Gematria. Like, it's like unbelievable. Really, they need kids to sell Gematria to fight Jesuits? Really? Zachary K. Hubbard's building a child army to do Gematria to fight the Jesuit order because they're too cowardly to go do it themselves. Why don't you people just go fight the Jesuits? Why do you need CT to do it? Why do you need like a whole school full of 7-year-olds? It doesn't make any sense. When you're begging for people to sell Gematria and buy Gematria from you, hey, what's good, Morbs? 321. Where'd Seymour Cash go? What happened to Seymour Cash? He was lurking in my stream being a Gematriaholic. And dude, he was on my stream, Gematriaholism, and it was severe. He was like, dude, he needed like mental fucking help yesterday, you guys. We were telling him how the Gematria is fake, and they totally didn't get it. It's like despicable. Shame on you people. And then trying to menace me, really? Ooh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh my god, a fucking deranged, unhinged Gematrian. Another one. And I mean, we pretty much got him to understand and admit that he wasn't actually a Hebrew Israelite rabbi of Gematria. And I know it was him. I know it was you, motherfucker. I fucking seen you on CT stream again for hours on end today. And you tried to like slight me like 5 minutes before I gotta go to work. I was about to go on there and flash on that dude. What a joke. Anyways, without further ado, let's see if I can find this video. Do you guys know who AAE is, or Questions to Ponder? This is what I really liked. What I was really happy about was that Questions to Ponder from CT's channel, she like did a this whole breakdown of the here it is. She did a whole breakdown of this I guess it's on John Galt's channel. Shout out to John Galt. Can I come chill at the ski lodge? Of course you can. Those are public. It's public, like, you know, mountain entertainment. There's no reason you can't. If you can afford it. It's kind of expensive. It's pretty fucking expensive. But you could probably... You know, you go skiing and snowboarding. Hell yeah. That's what I like. That's what I would encourage. If you come up to my area and you're coming here to fuck with me about gematria, I mean, I feel sorry for you. Like, you made the fucking wrong fucking move with the wrong fucking one. You should be doing, like, outdoor sports, going hiking, climbing, swimming, skiing, snowboarding, stuff like that. Not hunting for Jesuits and trolls. I mean, what a fucking joke. Hey, what's good, 21 viewers? Dude, wait till you guys get a load of this. Hey, what's good, Morbs321? What's good, Elizabeth Davis? Good evening. Hope you guys are all doing well. Anyways, you guys got to hear this breakdown of the stream from yesterday from on John Galt's channel, or the Urban Landlord. But then it was shout out to questions. It's questions to ponder. It was kind of her take, and when she heard this stream yesterday, it gave her this like thought, and she remembered, like, wait a second, this is an old story. I've heard this before, and then here it goes. So shout out to them. Shout out to questions to John Galt and the Urban Landlord. It might start out a little slow.
I believe everyone can hear me.
Here, you guys are gonna like this. She has a really nice, like, storytelling voice.
What an eventful day. I had a 6-hour live devoted to me. Questions to ponder. 6 hours. 6 hours. And then shenanigans on the other channel. But I was going to have, I had one idea
Listen to her bust down
for
it's fucking
a live tonight, but I changed my mind because the goons and the goblins came out today.
Oh yeah, they did.
And I thought it would be
They
fun
came out
to
yesterday
do a little
and
bit
they
of,
came out today. They weren't as deep today as they were getting
a little bit
slaughtered
of history.
today. Yesterday they thought they had the upper hand, but I mean it looked
So,
really bad. You'll see.
right
You'll
here
see.
on my
You'll see.
screen.
Look.
Shenanigans that ensue. Right here on my screen.
Just try to follow along. I'll try not to rant.
One of the most classic books, one of the greatest books in American literature. There's an actual prize, the Mark Twain Prize, that actually goes to an American wit. Dave Chappelle actually won the prize, the Mark Twain Prize. It goes to those who have contributed to discourse, those who are known wits. Like I said, Dave Chappelle actually won this award, the Tom Sawyer Award, and it goes back to, the Tom Sawyer Award, the Mark Twain Award, the Mark Twain Award for writing and discourse. Like I've said a few times, Dave Chappelle won this award, and a few other people that we know of. The Mark Twain Prize. As many of you know, Mark Twain, that was actually a pseudonym. His real name was Samuel Clemens. And of course, he wrote Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And what is very profound about this work is that it's one of the greatest works specific to Southern life. You really did not have as many Southern writers. I know many of you are familiar with Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Just follow along. This is all going to tie together in a minute.
Matter. Huckleberry Finn was very specific to Southern life. And there's Tom Sawyer, The Adventures of the book Tom Sawyer, but I do remember Huckleberry Finn. And the reason why I mentioned the jumping frog of Calaveras County, the reason why I mentioned this book, because one of the main subjects of Huckleberry Finn is superstition. Is superstition. And since the Gematrians decided to pull the whole drive-by onto CT's Live today, I wanted to do a little bit of discussion in regards to superstition.
Dude, this is so excellent. I'm so happy they made this stream yesterday. This is such a good stream. It's like a 2 hour and 56 minute and 30-second stream. And this is really interesting. So she immediately, when she saw these Gematrians, like, she knew in the back of her mind, because she just remembered this. She was like, wait a second. These Gematrians remind me of this theme from this Huckleberry Finn of the main character syndrome, people being the main characters being like the main character syndrome people of the Gematrians, and being very superstitious. Like, it's like kind of a, hold on here, we'll go through this.
When we speak about this book, Huckleberry Finn, there was one
Listen up,
one
Gematrians.
story I wanted to bring up. Give me one moment.
Don't worry, all the shenanigans are on here too a little bit, but it's like spaced out and she explains it. Don't worry, there's Gematriaholics Anonymous shenanigans that ensues coming up. So yeah, it starts off a little slow. I think she's trying to like gather, like, I don't know. I'll stop talking. Go ahead in the chat. Say whatever you guys, what do you guys think in the chat? It's like superstition, religiosity versus superstitiosity, I guess. All right. Looks like she's showing Huck Finn response number 2, superstition. So she's showing they're actually, this is what she's doing. She's showing some research and kind of like building the presentation to make this case. So if you look this stuff up, you know, it, like, I looked it up too on my own. I looked it up. I was like, wait a minute. The stories about like people with like superstitions, really? And it was pretty fascinating, actually. That is what it's actually about. And I just thought that was fascinating. And then how that pertains to a topic like Gematria community, or the cult of Gematria, or dude, and you'll see, dude, Snitchard Quinn fucking flips fucking shit when we call it a cult. He's like,
they do use the N-word quite frequently in the, thank you, Marietta.
Here it goes.
Thank you for following. Thank you. They do use we know they use the N-word quite frequently. But one thing about the book,
I'm gonna screenshot when it has Richard Quinn, that
was
coward
this superstition
fraud.
With the robbery.
I'm gonna
and I bring this up
it so I can make like goofy ass memes out of his
when
ass.
you look at the pictures and the stories that come from this book, it's always like a group basically leading a pack of simpleton men. And I'm not trying to bring up anything race politics. I'm not trying to bring up anything race politics, but you notice so much of this story, and we know a lot of this story has to do with Huck, and then of course a number of the Black characters. And here's right here. Below is a list of prohibitions and controls on behavior and folk beliefs of the Southern Negro, which is a big part of Huckleberry Finn. Puckett divides 3 restrictions into positive and negative control signs, which is the superstition. Both involve causal relationships, positive control, Signs
Can you
bring
guys hear
about a
this?
desired result
Are you
through
guys
the
hearing
commission of
this?
an act. Negative control. Signs allow an individual to avoid an undesirable result by avoiding a specific action. And both types are included here under the thematic endings, the thematic headings.
Okay,
And I
good,
quote,
good.
I've always
Thanks.
reckoned that
Thank
looking
you.
at the
And
new
your
moon
end is near.
over your left shoulder is one of the careless and foolish things a body can do. Huck Finn. The birds never kill a robin, bad luck will follow. Do not kill a swallow, it will make you unlucky. The killing of a wren is unlucky. Bad luck comes to those who kill a woodpecker. There's superstition within the story of Huckleberry Finn to salt, snakes, the curse of the snake bite. This picture is very particular right here. Cheers for a snake bite. This actually was written down in the story. Split open a black hen and bind it and bind it warm to the bitten place. If the flesh of the fowl darkens, the poison has been drained from the bite. If not, the victim has absorbed the poison. Apply soda and lye soap to the bite. Suck the poison from the bite. This must be done by a person with red gums who has chewed a piece of tobacco before starting. Kill the snake and tie it around the victim's foot. Dig a hole and bury the bitten foot. All of this is mentioned in Huckleberry Finn for a snake bite.
Wow.
Internally, give the patient all the whiskey he can drink. From a quart to a gallon, should be drunk in 6 or 8 hours.
Hey, Zachary K.
Then
Hubbard,
there's
are you hearing
superstition
this?
specific to spiders. Prophecy, the bird. The hooting of an owl is an omen of death. In Europe and Africa, an
The
owl
hooting of
hooting
an
near a
owl?
house signifies the death of one of the inmates. The wailing of a whippoorwill portends to death.
The wailing
The
of a
person who hears a
whippoorwill?
whippoorwill calling at midnight will soon hear of a death. A storm is approaching when chickens run about flapping their wings. I could go on and on. There's so much. Most of this book
Superstitions,
really
really?
is
Like kind of
almost
like your
witchcraft.
gematria.
Like
It's like
they're
witchcraft.
telling the story of a group of
Like
witches
little
and warlocks and
rituals
what
and
they
shit,
do
like
to
number
control their
rituals.
environment. I bring this up because this is Zachary
Yeah,
and the Gematrians.
yeah.
You have a group of people,
Listen up,
Zachary,
Quackery.
who does look like David Duchovny and Lee Harvey Oswald, two of the most well-known, conspiracy theorists. There's a lot of conspiracy to Duchovny.
This
for,
is like
the
music.
character in Fox Mulder. He does look like
This is
Fox
more like
Mulder.
Japanese
And of course
music.
with Oswald. And you have this guy, I mean, it is funny, who has been able to lead
Quack and fake
older-
gematria is like really
older
bad rap music death
one
murder
guy with
decodes.
dialysis. I mean, we watched this ourselves.
And
One
this,
guy with
this
dialysis.
breakdown is like classical
Yeah,
jazz.
it does sound like
and
Zachary Hubbard.
jazz.
It does. One guy with dialysis, and then the other guy, and then some men
Listen
who
to
are
that.
older.
Richard
One on
Quinn.
dialysis.
Dude, she
the other
took
guy
one look at Richard Quinn and knew they were like,
who
oh my
is
God!
wearing, like the ski mask,
The guy with
and
the
he's in an
ski mask.
interracial
Look,
marriage, and he's speaking with that vernacular. And then, of
Unbelievable.
course, the black dudes. All of them have these various superstitions specific to gematria, but what they're doing is sports. And they honestly believe that they engage in this controlled behavior, then somehow they're going to receive the outcome that they want. They really do
Amen. Amen.
That they're going to control their environment.
I don't think
I mean,
she's.
let's
I don't
take a
think
look
questions
at
to
what
ponder
we
is
saw
actually
today.
AI. This is too
You had
profound.
this fellow,
This is too deep to be AI. She does sound kind of like AI, but I don't think
Elohim,
it's AI.
and then
I think she's a researcher.
you have this one
she
fellow,
even
who's
refers
that?
to us as researchers, which I really appreciated. Listen to this. This is so
Look
good.
at this group.
Look at this group. Look at this. Look. Dude, look at
Richard Quinn, who has been apparently
Get a
on
load of
YouTube
this.
for
Look.
years.
Look.
You have
Got a screenshot
You have
of
this
this
one
shit.
guy, FBA extern.
Hold on.
These are all young men, and then this dude wearing the ski mask with the glasses.
Look at this. Look like
This one,
that's a
FBA
fucking
extern,
meme.
looks every bit like a defunct Coolio from 1997, Gangsta's Paradise, and they all go hard on Gematria. They will
Look
make
at Richard
the
Quinn.
silliest
Hold
comments.
on. He goes fucking ham, bro. He gets so mad at Hafiz. This audio, like,
right here.
this is so fucking goofy.
Okay, we are original to this land. Okay, so you need to check yourself, dude. Check yourself.
This
Stop
is like
disrespecting Zach. Stop disrespecting Zach. Stop acting like you know everything because you don't know everything. Okay, you don't. I got a $5 cash app from BC says
this is wild.
Gematriaholics Anonymous. I mean,
disagreeing
look.
with you. If you believe you are a Moor, what the fuck does that got to do with me? I agree with you. You're a Moor. I've had all types of conversations about that. You weren't a Moor. If you're a Moor, be a Moor. Be a Moor. I don't disagree with you. You're a Moor. Be a Moor. Go ahead. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, Zach. You got the floor.
Again, CT, it's just
Unfucking
you stick to the same
believable. Look
argument,
at
but
this
that's
shit,
a simple
dude.
question. Is it not true that it was reported that a man who had figured out a way to make a car run on water, who was black, was found murdered at the Buffalo Tops? And is he going to make the history books? I mean,
Okay,
he could
so-
have been the most important inventor of our...
All right, so first of all, Zachary K. Hubbard is actually lying and covering up that story and kind of stealing research because our buddy, and shout out to him, shout out to Yeah Right the Matrix, he actually posted a video with all this information with like the guy's channel and his name, and then he did a live stream and talked about it and explained it and all this stuff. But supposedly the story of the top, do you guys remember the Tops shooting incident in Buffalo a couple years back that evidently Zach tried to fraud everyone with some P3DO? But anyways, it was some story about a dude that made a vapor carburetor, like a vapor carburetor, I think it's called, where they like inject water vapor or something into like where the gas gets injected into the engine on a truck or something, and what it's supposed to do is increase the gas, like if you have a tank of gas, a full tank, it'll go like 100 or so miles or whatever. But with this supposed water vapor carburetor, your vehicle, if you installed this thing or whatever, would get like 900, like 1,000 miles a gallon. No, like a tank. No problem. You know? So then what actually happened was then, I mean, this is suspicious as fuck. The whole story sounds like it's designed for conspiracy theories, like from top to bottom. I don't know if that technology is real. I don't know if that technology is fake. I don't know if that story is legit. I don't fucking know. It seems kind of sketchy because, I mean, it seems like if you tried to alter your vehicle in some way like that, it would probably void your warranty and it might mess up your engine. I mean, that's just the first thing I thought. So it's like really, really weird. This story is weird. But anyways, Quackery, whatever the story really is, Quackery went the next day and frauded everybody. And he brought like some guy named Grady, a fucking P3DO, a literal P3DO, and Zach frauded every single person that he encountered except for the one child predator named Grady, and covered up the story and said that it was Jesuits doing gematria, and then synced it back to sports gambling. So whatever the hell actually happened, then they send Quackery down there to fraud the story for like the feds and the CIA or some shit. And now Quackery claims that whatever actually happened, there's no, I mean, Zachary hasn't been selling vapor carburetors for a year or nothing, ever since Buffalo. No, he frauded the story. He lied about it. He never explained what it was. He never showed the guy, gave proper, like nothing. He just went there and frauded everyone and said that it was a psyop and the Jesuits are doing gematria, whatever the fuck, and it ties, and congrats to the winners because it ties into Buffalo and we're gambling. So whatever actually happened, there was like a huge, like an energy of like kind of like awareness and understanding, a momentum of care and concern that was building up, and Quackery goes over there and just hijacks it and lies to everyone and says it's Jesuits doing gematria, and then like an hour later they just siphon you over to sports gambling. That's how they're fucking frauds. Anyways, go ahead. Questions to ponder. I'm sorry for ranting.
Time, a black man, and you want to sit here and diss on black
That's
people?
the dumbest thing to
Listen to this garbage.
Is that not the
That's
story?
the dumbest thing.
No, that is not the story.
Yes, Dave, why is that the dumbest thing? Another ranker.
Because if you're dumb enough to innovate a car running on water and you internet trying to promote that, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're an idiot.
Actually,
You can't argue with that.
there was more than one. There was actually more than one person that they claimed. One of them was white.
Maybe they were murdered and their knowledge was taken from them and it was given to somebody who didn't look like them. Do you think that might have happened a number of times?
Can I speak to Richard? Can I speak?
So
to
Zach's trying to make it into like a race hate baiting type of deal and saying that it was Jesuits that killed the guy and whatever with gematria and this and that. But he literally, like, and then he, like, he gave money to, like, a P3DO and frauded his actual friend that had the actual, like, truther research on the story, our buddy, yeah, right? He did a video showing all this stuff, busting it down, and then he did a live stream about it. And then Quackery, after that, like, time, Zach, like, frauded the guy, said he was a Fed, and then had his whole entire cult threatening them, including his children, by the way. That's what actually happened at Buffalo.
Richard for 1 second.
Go ahead and ban spastic for Zach, grown man. Play pastor. Hold on a second. He wants to be the pastor. He wants to be the pastor, man. Give me a second. We're not gonna ever get anywhere until we look.
So that's hilarious. Shout out to CT.
I don't care
He
what he is.
fucking Pastor Manning this fucking Gematrian. Look at him. He's like, I ain't black. Look at this.
Period, point blank. You talk to a black man. We're not black. He doesn't understand the word.
Look at this fucking Gematrian fucking clown. This is one of Zach's goons.
When they were in Africa, they didn't do nothing. Go ahead, guys.
Richard, sorry. Before this gentleman goes, Richard, you seem like a genuinely decent individual. Do you think it's a good thing to save lives? Do you think it's good to save
Hold on. This is too funny.
No, of course.
Okay. Why hasn't Gematria predicted the numerous numbers of plane crashes that happen?
Why do you use the word Gematria? Why do you use the word Gematria? Why is it all about Gematria?
This cult, this cult that you guys are in, that you think that numbers can predict the future. Why haven't you guys predicted these plane crashes? Richard, I'm asking you sincerely. I'm not talking to you, Zach. Richard, I'm asking you sincerely. If you believe that this can predict the future, Richard, if this can predict the future, why have you not predicted the plane crashes? In fact, the one that killed over 100 people when the military helicopter, crashed into a civilian plane. Why did you not save their lives, Richard? Do you not like these people to be alive? Are you some kind of sadist?
Excellent question, Hafiz.
Your question isn't quite accurate the way I think.
Follow what we were doing. The whole scam wouldn't have worked. There would be people walking around with myocarditis and 6 feet under.
So Richard, do you think that those people in that plane, which was, I think it was like some sort of Russian,
Can I answer
do you
your
think
first
that the
question?
people in that plane,
Richard,
as well as the helicopter
mad.
pilots,
It's fucking
deserve
hilarious.
to die?
Look how mad they are. Look at fucking unbelievable. Look at
He
Elo.
did
Look
the
at Quackery.
stupidest fucking
They
question I've
deserve
ever
to
heard.
die.
That's why you're a loser, Hafez. That's why you have no phone.
They deserve to die. Why did you not save them using your future telling number system?
Why don't you shut the fuck up so I can answer your question?
I've been quite silent. It's Zach actually that's talking, by the way.
Hold on. Here.
I got your question.
In January, that
Yeah.
plane crash could be a theme in the news in 2025, which it has been. So just that alone might have kept some people off planes. Hafez, to answer your question.
I did not ask you
That
anything,
there's
Zach. I
alone's
wasn't
gonna
even
get
talking to you.
people off
Richard,
planes. Hafez.
why did you not call
Okay,
in
I got
to
your
say that
question.
this...
I don't need
Okay,
you to
go ahead.
ask it again. I do not
Please,
need you to
please
ask
answer.
it again.
Please
First
answer
of
the
all,
question.
How
many
dare
things
you,
have been predicted.
Hafiz?
That's first.
You're not a
You
Gematrian?
can't predict every single little thing. That would be ignorant to think that. Do you think you can just randomly predict everything? No, we're fishing for riddle.
Look,
Hey, no,
Is it
no,
better?
go ahead,
Is
please.
it better to predict the plane crashing and deaths of people?
So before we listen to Quinn, I just want to
Look,
read
look,
something to
look
all
at
of you
this
right
shit.
now,
Look. Oh, this is hilarious.
because we're going to, I want you to all know, we've seen this before. And what's very unique about Zach is that Zach, all men, and it's group thinking, and Zach is quote unquote much like a leader amongst a pack of men who are more ignorant and naive, either through stress in their life, older, like Richard, or young and naive, like Elohim, and this Coolio looking character, FBA Saxton. Hafez is basically just watching this go by.
Shout out
He
to Hafez.
literally is like in the audience
Hafez, the only
trying to
one
engage
with
with these
half a
characters,
brain on that panel.
but they are not listening.
Shout out and
But let's
salute
take
to
a quick
Hafez.
look.
That was so. Those questions were so good and profound.
Superstition influence in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
That's what we've been trying to ask the
Superstition's
quacks.
influence in the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. In the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, superstition plays a significant role in highlighting the ignorance and cultural traits of the characters. It serves as a metaphor for the arbitrary rules of society, illustrating how people rely on superstitions to explain the unknown. Characters like Jim and Huck are deeply influenced by superstitions, which reflect their backgrounds and societal norms. Superstition is used to develop characters and themes, contrasting Huck's skepticism with Jim's faith, ultimately symbolizing Huck's journey towards independence and maturity.
Wow, that's really interesting. In context of Gematrian.
Religion and superstition. There are two systems of beliefs represented in Adventures of Huckleberry Finn: formal religion, Christianity, and superstition. The educated and the civilized, like Widow Douglas and Miss Watson, practice Christianity, whereas the uneducated and poor, like Huck and Jim, have superstitions. Remember, the book I'm discussing is Huckleberry Finn. You are all familiar with this book. Like I mentioned earlier, this book was written by Mark Twain. It is one of the seminal books about the South. Huckleberry Finn, it's one of the seminal books about the South. And even back then, this back and forth between Christianity and superstition.
This really goes to show, like, a little bit deeper into some of this.
On the other hand, Huck and Jim's superstition, silly though they are no sillier than Christianity. Huck and Jim read bad signs into everything, as when a spider burns in a candle or Huck touches a snakeskin. Jim even has a magic hairball taken from an ox stomach. That, when given money, supposedly tells the future. Huck and Jim find so many bad signs in the natural world that whenever anything bad happens to them, they're sure to have a sign to blame it on.
Analogy to Gematria.
However, one of the subtle jokes of Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, a joke with nevertheless serious implications, is that silly as superstition is, it is a more accurate way to read the world than formal religion. Does that not sound like Zachary?
That's Zachary.
This sounds like Zachary. Zachary finds his superstition, Gematria, sillier, or at least no more silly than Christianity. And that this superstition is an accurate way to read the world than formal religion. Is it silly for Huck and Jim to read bad signs into everything? But is it not at all silly for them to expect bad things to just be around the corner? For they live in a world where nature is dangerous, even fatally malevolent, and where people behave irrationally, erratically, and oftentimes violently. In contrast, formal religion dunks into practitioners into ignorance and worse, cruelty. By Christian values, as established in the American South, Huck is condemned to hell for doing the right thing by saving Jim from slavery. Huck knowing that the Christian good is not the good state, is not the good,
thank you so
saves
much.
Jim anyway, thereby establishing once and for all a new moral framework in the novel that one cannot be co-opted by society into serving immoral institutions like slavery. This sounds like Zachary. Let me save the Negro from his plight, and let me be the one to bring about mercy and benevolence. Zachary is literally like a modern day Huck Finn. Inadvertently, and he probably doesn't even know this, but Zachary really does believe that his superstition,
Huckleberry
not
Finn
only
was a
supersedes
Jesuit.
Christianity,
Huckleberry Finn
is on
equals
par
201.
with Christianity.
Hey,
and
Badger,
is, of
can you do
course,
some
at the end of the
goofy-ass
day,
fake
better than
Jesuit
Christianity.
Gematria?
Why?
For
He's
Huckleberry
the one
Finn
bringing
for
guidance
quackery, so
and
he doesn't have
benevolence
to do a
to
video
these
about
lost
this?
and confused Negroes. Let's listen
Hey,
to
Badger, can you do a goofy-ass fake Gematria Huckleberry Finn Jesuit Gematria decode so fucking Quacky doesn't have to try to reverse fraud this shit with fucking arithmancy, necromancy, and call it Gematria and do fraud?
Kind of football game or some kind of competition.
Do you think you can just predict every little thing?
Isn't this what you guys do? Isn't this your thing? Isn't this predicting future events?
Idiot! Can't just predict everything. This is not all about predicting things. You can
it's not about predicting things.
Wait, shut the fuck up. You can also see the event happen and then show what they did there. It's not, everything's not predicting. And that's something people have made a huge mistake thinking this whole time. Zach has predicted many things.
Dude, Zach really is like the fucking teacher of like a total fucking insane asylum.
Like a million other things that
Why didn't Zach call in the Vegas massacre and report it to the police before the shooting occurred? Did he want those people to die?
Dude, the police are going to do is laugh and hang up.
So he couldn't find one good police officer in Vegas or one good federal officer in America to be able to raise the alarm for this.
Do you know what your questions? No, time out. Do you know what your questions tell me? You're a fucking sheep. You're just one of the fucking sheep out there.
No. I am trying to find out why is it that you guys don't want to save human life? If you have the magic formula to predict what is to happen in the future, I would, if it was me, okay, let me tell you what I would do. If it was me, I wouldn't give two shits about predicting football games, NBA matches, or celebrities dying. I would care about mass murderers, massacres, plane crashes, and events that would save hundreds of lives. Do you realize if you guys have saved
how funny this
the lives of the people that have crashed in all these plane crashes in the last year, they would make statues
What's good,
for you.
YouTube
They would
frauds?
name libraries after you.
No, they won't.
Because you would have been responsible for saving thousands of lives this year. But a whole year has gone by and you haven't saved one human being's life. Instead, you predicted some bullshit about some celebrity passing at a certain date. Do you realize? No, because I don't believe it.
Everybody pray for Hafez. The Gematrians are probably going to try to like kill him. I mean, this is ridiculous. They have a guy in a ski mask. They have some guy that looks like Coolio.
So I'm sorry I didn't.
They have Snitchard Quinn, like a known snitch.
You guys claim to have, and I would have saved every life I could. I would devote my life to saving people's lives instead of.
Look, they got Elohim. They're all pissed. The Gematrians are pissed. The Gematrians are mad as hell, and they're not going to take it anymore. They need CT's help and kids to catch Jesuits for Zachary to sell gambling, evidently.
So you guys don't want to save human lives. You guys don't give a shit about humanity. You think about yourself. You're selfish, and you want to just fill your pockets with money. Because you guys don't want to care. You don't care about saving human lives on this planet. If you have the power to predict the future, you should save lives.
Hit the likes. Look how mad fucking Richard Quinn fucking is.
All this lifetime of work that Zach can put in, all the time they don't put in, everybody wanted a quick fix in 5 minutes. Like, okay, I can just tell you this. If you ain't out there doing the stuff yourself, if you ain't went out here and predicted stuff and tried to help nobody,
Well, you know when CT does the monkey noise?
and stop fussing
I
and
agree.
do this other stuff, acting like y'all know everything.
Like monkey noise? Unbelievable.
It's about good versus evil. So, like you said, don't be trying to come down on Zach or whatever, because he's forgetting a whole bunch of stuff. More things that are right when it comes to sports. If you know it's not, use the knowledge for what it's worth. Don't be out here criticizing people and say, oh, he got this wrong, oh, he got this wrong, when y'all ain't had none of the information yourself.
No, because I don't claim, sir, to have a crystal ball and some magic number formula. I call you for the bullshit.
Hafiz for the win, dude. Hafiz pimp slapped like 6 of them motherfuckers in the face all at
To
once.
listen to your shit.
Just like we do. Just like I did. I went on there too and just pimp slapped these fucking fake Gematria scum right in the face. Like 6 of them at once.
You have a group. Zachary has taken a group of very naive men, less education.
Listen to this. Oh, I love
Simple
questions to ponder.
mind
She said
and
like the
being.
condescending, researched,
they are
analytical,
easily
like
swayed
professional
by
Republican
superstition.
just
Why?
breakdown that
Why
she
would
does
they
on
want
this.
to be
It's
swayed by
perfect. It's
superstition?
exactly correct. It's
Because
so
of
correct that
control.
it sound. You guys think it's the AI.
These men feel out of control. And what's a great way to bring a semblance of control? Superstition. And we have not only seen this in American literature. Oh, of course not. Who else is the most superstitious? Baseball. Nobody is more superstitious
Listen to
when
this.
you look into sports than baseball.
Listen to this. Sports and superstition. Listen
There
to
are
this.
so many rituals. Here we go, looking at Reddit. What are your favorite baseball superstitions rituals. Ignoring a player in the dugout after he hits his first career home run is always funny. When I see a pitcher skip over the foul.
Listen to this. This is so fucking...
I liked Mark Brill's habit of pitching 2-hour...
This audio is classic. This is like music.
The pitcher during a no-hitter always looks sick, just sitting there staring at the field. These are just a few examples, just fun examples from Reddit. Baseball is a sport with a long history of superstition, from the curse of the Bambino to some players' refusal to wash their clothes or bodies after a win. Superstition is present in all parts of baseball. Many baseball
Wait a second, the Gematrians don't wash after a win, really?
Elaborate, repetitive routines prior to pitches and due to superstition. The desire to keep a number they have been successful with is strong in baseball. In fact, anything that happens prior to something good or bad in baseball can give birth to a new superstition. Some of the more common superstitions include purposely stepping on or avoiding stepping on the foul line when taking the field, and not talking about a no-hitter or perfect game while it is in progress. A superstition also holds for fans and announcers. Others include routines such as eating only chicken before a game, like Wade Boggs. Picture Justin Verlander eating 3 crunchy taco supremes, no tomato, a cheesy gordita crunch, and
it's like a number ritual,
no
basically.
Tomato from Taco Bell.
You gotta eat like...
Start.
I'm not gonna say
and drawing
I'm not even gonna say the numbers. It's so stupid.
For and at bat. Justin Renaud, the 2006 American League Most Valuable Player winner, wears number 33 to honor his idol, ex-NHL goaltender Patrick Roy. His ritual before every Twins home game entails stopping the same Jimmy John's gourmet subs located on Grand Avenue in St. Paul, Minnesota, and ordering the same sandwich from the same menu. We can go on and on. In 23, Bryce Harper said on Jimmy Kimmel that he eats waffles and takes 7 showers before games.
Look.
These are superstition. These are superstitions. I mean, yes, it's a lucky rabbit's foot. And you have these players engage and continue these rituals before, during, and after the game. Now think about that.
It synced with the games.
Think about these people who listen to Zachary.
It synced with the games, you guys. Milwaukee shooting on the 47th Street in Prime.
Because if I had a crystal ball, no, you see what it is? Is that you are immoral individuals. You have no moral compass. Because if you had the true knowledge of the future, you would save human lives instead of fill your pockets with money.
That's the way you do it. On this stream, and that's happening. So you can acknowledge that, but now you're like, well, one of these golden days it's going to happen. Hey, just lay off planes for 2025, buddy. You could have used the knowledge in that way because you know I called it on CT show. CT, did I not say at the beginning of the year that plane crashes could be a major theme in 2025 because of Gematria?
Yes, he said that.
And yet you didn't call.
Did I not say that plane crashes could be a major theme in 2025 because of Gematria? Really?
Of Gematria.
Dude.
Listen to Zach. You have Zach trying to convince Hafez and CT about his superstition.
Look at this.
What's very unique about Zach, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this live, is that Zach, unlike everybody else, you don't see this in Huckleberry Finn. You don't see this amongst baseball players. You think about people you know who are very superstitious. Like they
Yeah,
engage in
probably.
odd
Bob's a
rituals
pilot.
that
Probably.
we do
They
not
probably do.
understand. The operative difference about Zachary and these other people, like what I went through in Mark Twain's book, Huckleberry Finn, what I read in regards to baseball superstition, is that Zachary keeps trying to recruit people.
Yes.
And that's the real problem. That's what makes this man really sketchy.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You know why a lot of people are very particular about Scientology? One thing about Scientology, they say it's a religion. But the thing about Scientology is that you pay for revelation. All of you who are listening, think about it. Scientology is a religion. So they say. They say it's a religion. They receive the tax breaks like any other religion. But unlike other religion, think about Christianity, Islam, Judaism, even witchcraft. Scientology, you are paying for revelation.
Your Gematria religion is witchcraft, and that is a religion, by the way. It's just religion.
And superstition is very, very personal and very subjective. The engager of the superstition is engaging within themselves, the subject. First off, since when do people proselytize when it comes to superstition? Zach is literally trying to be like an apostle for Gematria. Number two, why are these people paying for revelation? If Gematria is as true as Zachary says it is,
did you guys hear that?
Why is he charging these people a significant amount of money every month? Either Gematria is Gematria.
You have to pay for revelation because you don't know Gematria.
Judaism is Judaism. We have animism. We have witchcraft. You have all of this other superstition. But what's
animism and witchcraft? Right. Exactly. Questions to ponder. That's exactly correct.
This man is a lowlife. Is that he's charging for revelation.
Explain that.
You are bringing these men in. You are manipulating men off their naivete, their ignorance. You look at someone like Quinn. We can re-listen to Quinn again if you want me to. This man is definitely needing control in his life. I mean, he already has given a little bit of information about himself. He's on dialysis every single day. If you're someone who has to go through dialysis every single day to live, you are not in control.
Snitchered Quinn.
Yes, Zach is entertaining. He is. He is entertaining. But it is wrong what he's doing. You're taking advantage of men. You're taking advantage of people who really want to bring some control, especially men, because so much of masculinity and the male ethos is control. Women and children are depending on men to have your shit together. We need you to have your act together. If men do not have their act together,
right,
which is something I touched on last night in my last night live, we're going to go to the federal government. Point blank simple. If men cannot get their act together, there is the federal government.
Holy
and
shit.
You hear that? Complaining. Black women.
Dude, she's critiquing you, Zachary K. Hubbard, by the way. That's why it sounds super AI-ish.
Hypothetically back.
Dude, this is like they probably know someone that works at Mighty Networks and McKinsey and Co. Like for real.
Traded Black men and kicked Black men out of the home and went to the federal government. If that is even remotely true, that means Black men.
This is a really good critique of Zachary K. Hubbard.
Who are men, and like I said last night, when you are a man, you win the genetic lottery. When you are a man, you have a level of physical ability that a woman can only dream of. A 10-year-old little boy can unalive a full-grown woman with his bare hands. Think about it. A 10-year-old kid can unalive a full-grown woman with his bare hands.
look.
Prepubescent. That is a
The
significant
Adventures of Huckleberry Hubbard.
level of control. And if a man cannot be in control
Congrats
of
to the
his vices,
winners.
of his money,
Look,
of his mind, be of sound mind. We live in a time that women, we are going to go to the federal government. So Zachary has found himself a collective of men who desperately want control. And what does Zachary do? As opposed to giving them guidance, he could just give out this gematria on his channel. He could just live off, super chats and AdSense.
Thank you so much, Badger. Can we keep doing this?
No,
so
Zachary
that
does
it's
not.
like, dude,
Zachary,
you could do this
who
whole audio and
I
just
think
do
is a very well-off
images
man.
like this
He does
through the whole
gematria
audio
all day,
and make
every
it be
day.
like a whole
I
ass
believe
video.
he's published. He charges
Shit's
these
goofy as
men
fuck.
for access. He's charging these men for revelation. Who does that?
He's like, I can
You
teach you how to
already are
catch
engaging in
2056
superstition,
fish. I can
which is supposed
teach
to
you
be
how to
free. It's subjective.
catch you how to
The
teach. I'm
gematria is a
teaching you how to
gematria. Either
catch
you share the gematria with
201
others,
Jesuit
or
fish.
you don't. You hold it close to yourself,
It's from the
like they
Kabbalah.
do in baseball. Nobody in baseball is trying to proselytize or be an apostle to their superstitions. It is what it is. Did Huckleberry Finn, did these group, like the book Huckleberry Finn,
Jesus
the superstition is
Christ.
part of the story. It's part of their want for control. Like this back and forth between Christianity and superstition. Huckleberry Finn. But nobody is charging for this. Either you join the clique
You buy
of
or
the
you
superstitious
die,
bank
according
robbers,
to the
or you
quacks.
don't. We all work together as a collective to
Buy or
win
die.
a bounty, to win
Huckleberry
gain.
fucking Hubbard.
But
You
Zach
buy
does
or
not
you
do that.
buy or you
He
die.
literally charges these men a very expensive Patreon fee for revelation. Zach is even more horrendous than Jim Jones.
You wanna see a funny
Zach
one? Look
is
at this
basically
one.
Jim Jones.
Look.
Except that he doesn't see the value in the purple Kool-Aid, because then he can't get money out of them. And also Jim Jones, all of those black people that he was scamming.
I'm gonna make
they
a
were-
video, a CT fucking reading Spice One lyrics, and put this as the image of the video. Is that okay, CT? Can I do that? Can I get the audio for you reading the Spice
Forgot that
One
man's name,
and just
but he
put
outright
this?
said, how did this white guy get all these black people?
Dude,
on
put
TV?
this shit on the video. You gotta do this. A little short clip, like a 20, 30-second video, CT's reading Spice One, and then it's looks like this.
And almost all of them were like 2/3 were all under the age of 30. These were all very young people.
Hold on,
And a lot of them were families. And that's who Jim Jones was able to
You know
rope
that's funny
And
as
Jim
fuck.
Jones
Come
was playing
on, I'm just trying to make you guys laugh.
played one on TV.
You're like, Gematria is so fucking serious. You're dead serious about Gematria and Jesuits. And I'm just trying to make you laugh.
Black people in superstition.
We need to get fucking that audio clip of CT reading the Spice One and then doing this in the background.
But in the same breath, people will bring up, black people in Christianity. But here's the thing, though. With superstition and with Christianity, revelation
I
is
actually sent that to him. He liked it. It was fucking funny as fuck.
the word of God is the word of God. You have a lot of black people who are Jehovah's Witnesses. They knock on your door. They give you the Bible. They share with you revelation. If you want to tithe, you tithe. If you don't want to tithe, another option that many people do in their church is that they labor.
I'm sorry, I'm not
don't-
trying to
they're
troll
not
you,
hiding
CT.
back.
I'm just making fun. That's so dope,
God's
though, the
revelation, they're
reading
not
the
giving
Spice
you
One.
Each book of the gospel.
Dude, I would
with
put
every
a
dollar
mob.
that
I
you
would
spend
put
on
like
the church.
a.
We get the Bible. We get the Bible. That's it.
What is it?
And on top of that, there's Sola Scriptura, which the Protestants do.
What is his
Here, if you want
name?
religion,
Bumpy.
here it
I would
is.
put the Bumpy Johnson mob hat on
You want
this
revelation?
image.
Here's the Quran. Jews had a Talmud.
I don't mean
but
it
we can
like-
find that offline.
I don't
And we
mean
have
it
the Old Testament.
like the way I'm
But
clown on
only
quackery.
Zachary. and the Scientologist. That's what kind of picked me on with Zachary. I was like, there's something about this guy.
Something about Hubbard and Scientology.
What he shares with these people.
Watch,
until you give him money. Zachary will never give you a bet. You have to pay him first.
Hold on, let me run that back a little bit.
That there's sola scriptura, which the Protestants do. Here, if you want revelation, here it is. Here's the Bible. Even with the Muslims, you want revelation, here's a Quran. And the Jews have the Talmud, but we can find that offline. And we have the Old Testament. But it's only Zachary and the Scientologist. That's what kind of picked me on with Zachary. I was like, there's something about this guy.
Listen very carefully,
that he limits what he shares with these people until you give him money. Zachary will never give you a full debt. You have to pay him first. That's why Zachary is really lowbrow. He really is a charlatan, making use of a group of men who want control by charging them for control. And I won't give you the revelation that you so desperately want until you pay me my money off Patreon. And Zachary is making real good money off Patreon. Best believe that. I don't need to know his numbers. He knows the numbers, the gematria, but he's charging these men for revelation. That's just some food for thought I wanted to share with you all. It's really been so weird. Thank you, Brian. Jehovah's Witnesses will study Bible with you for free.
I like this stream that they did because it's actually serious.
They are people.
They're like, this isn't just joking around.
I do Bible study quite a bit, especially on Sunday.
Saying that you're teaching gematria, just joking around on the calculator.
And when you read with them, you read the Bible. When you read the Bible with the Christian, you read the Bible with the Christian. We have the revelation. You can show up to any church practically, and you will receive revelation. If you tithe, you tithe. If you cannot tithe, you cannot.
Dude, I believe that the Christians believe that more than the Gematrians believe in their fake gematria, or else they'd be over here arguing about trying to defend their fucking gematria like they're fucking zombie variants.
They're not charging you for the revelation as to why their superstition works. Either you join or you don't.
You know why that guy Zombie Variant didn't go live and didn't post a link to his stream? Because he knows that we would have found his stream and I would have joined his stream even if I was at work. I would have flashed on that fucking scumbag.
Guidance. You're here.
That coward Gematrian from the UK, the one that needs help. I don't need to go to your stream to see your fucking you doing stupid rat garbage. You need to come to Gematriaholics Anonymous because you're a Gematriaholic. The fuck?
You are never supposed to listen to anyone that lives on the West Coast when it comes down to religion.
Listen to
Those
this.
are very different people out there. Really, King Rooster. Yes. Yes, they are black, Brian. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Most of Zach's followers are black.
Yes, they are.
The comment says someone Brian Nicholas.
I have a few cousins out of country who are Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh, that's good, SB. They're good people. Jim Jones was a communist.
Zach said his favorite
what is that? Central planning. Yeah, central planning, where all the planning is done by
Zach said he dressed up Fidel Castro in school and got kicked out of the school from the teachers. I mean, what a fucking joke. If that fucking, we need to get that audio, Zachary, from like 3 days ago. He's like, I fucking dressed up as Fidel Castro and they kicked me out of school. And then I learned, and then he learned how to fraud Fidel Castro with fake gematria. He's like, then I learned Fidel Castro was Jesuit educated and I was dressed up as Fidel Castro. Quack!
Going to crash. You made no calls to eat.
97, the 25th prime. If you're not a moron, you might have said, well, I'm definitely not going on a plane on the 97th day of the year, because guess what? On the 97th day of the year, it was a headline. It's also on the one even 97 days left here, and so on and so forth. But also what you're doing
Don't
is super
drink the
disingenuous, because you know
Kool-Aid.
what? In the last 5 years,
Look at
thousands
this
of comments have been left about, thank you, Zach, for letting me know about that shot before it came out, because I'm glad I'm not having to deal with any of the consequences. A lot of people quit their jobs because they didn't get the shot because of my information. I also spent 100 days out on the streets of America before.
Oh,
the
I have
shot
a
came out,
special
putting out the
thing for you
information about
guys
what
after
people should have
this.
known, which is also in my book. So don't talk about who has.
After this this Huckleberry Finn Gematria presentation,
federal government, the biggest killer on
I have a
this earth,
special surprise for you guys with some other even more deeper audio that we
he's
captured
essentially
today.
cheering on the pedophilia and the murders as we speak. Are you not with that hat on?
I don't know, Zach. What do you
Oh,
think?
here's Zach.
Well, I mean, you're wearing the hat of the guy that has Donald Trump made.
Here, hold on. I gotta re-log back into the internet because the quacks got us. My internet all ratted the fuck down. I have to literally like re-log into the internet every 15 minutes. It logs me out and it glitches it out. All right.
Well, I mean, you're wearing the hat of the guy that has Donald Trump made comments, again, flirting with 10-year-old girls. You've seen it yourself. Yes. Has he made comments about how he'd like to have sex?
So Zach's evidence is that Trump was on propaganda videos doing whatever the fuck the quack's talking about. But my evidence is proof that Zachary K. Hubbard has been threatening women and children and babies, like baby children. Zachary K. Hubbard's cult threatens children, and they use the Gematrianator calculator. I mean, what a fucking joke. Where's the disconnect? Here it goes. Here's Quackery, the child P3DO predator Gematria.
You believe all the official stories.
Look, he's teaching you Epstein conspiracy theories is really the Jesuits.
Let me read this real quick. All hail the toaster leader, the David Caruso of numbers.
Explain what he means by toaster. I don't get his joke about toaster.
Black Bear with the $2 super chat. How did Zach get these black men to eat his shit?
That's the question for anybody who watches this channel. What do you get from watching CT? There's no knowledge. He's not putting money in your pocket. He's asking you to send money so he can mute people.
You're not putting money. I'm out of pocket my money because of you fucking scum. Fuck you fucking scum.
And he pats his pockets off knowledge, like I told you guys, like a lot of people
the
do.
Knowledge. Oh, we have a good video after this for you guys. Dude, we called, but remember the quack had a shell caller, a fake fucking fraud that called him? This guy, Zachary K. Hubbard here, he had a caller like 1 or 2 days ago.
Me personally, Zach,
it was a shell from the guy called him and educated Zachary K. Hubbard about the Philosophical Research Society.
Oh, okay. Well,
remember that, like from a couple days ago. We called them today. Zachary K. Hubbard doesn't have an audio calling them. Dude, we did a debunk call to the PRS.
Hubbard, his last name says
I'll play the audio.
Speaking about Scientology, Hubbard.
Speaking of Scientology, Hubbard.
He is a snake, a counterfeit truther.
Shout out to Space Monkey. Look at this.
He is a cult leader. He brainwashes people. The people exposing him were just researchers, then found out it was a cult. A free mind is free will, not brainwashed mind.
Yo,
Correct,
Space Troll, this is the most...
King Rooster,
this is
tell me
like
what you want, and I will do my rain dance.
Some universe
and
shit
watch the
working.
blessings flow.
Right. Shout out
but
to
if it goes
Space
the wrong
Monkey,
way,
Space
squeeze
Troll
your
for
cheeks
doing
tight. King Rooster, tight, get ready for the ride.
King Rooster on the stream.
My wife had never heard of Jim Jones before I said something.
Hold on. I'm going to go back 30 seconds. I want to hear questions to ponder reading the Space Troll comments again. That was so profound. Hold on. So 54. Right there.
Perfect truther.
Listen to this. Space Monkey,
At least he is a cult leader. He brainwashes people. The people exposing him were just researchers, then found out it was a cult.
Look,
a free mind is free will, not a brainwashed mind. Correct, Space Monkey, correct. King Rooster, tell me what you want and I will do my rain dance and watch the blessings flow. But if it goes wrong way, squeeze your cheeks tight. King Rooster, tight, get ready for the ride. So my wife had never heard of Jim Jones before I said something about the Kool-Aid. Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid. That was purple Kool-Aid. I forgot what it was, but I think it was cyanide.
Perfect.
And what is so terrible about Jim Jones, they gave that drink to children first. And over about a quarter of the population at Jim Jones' compound in Guyana was majority children. Children. Whole families follow Jim Jones to Guyana.
This is why Zachary K. Hubbard is so dangerous. The Jim Jones guy, the Jim Jones Hubbard guy.
I've never been one about bashing
Dude, when they
people
give the
or
poison,
caring about the
they
things online.
poisoned
But I
all
know
the
why
children
Cuts talks the way he
first.
does. This guy is a fake.
Hold on.
Fake as they come.
Hold on. Listen. Now she starts talking about me, and they play audio of me just flashing on the quack. Look, hold on. We'll go back. Like, you guys got to hear this part. I'll go back quite a bit.
He's essentially cheering on the pedophilia and the murders as we
Listen
speak. Are
to
you not
Quack
Hannah?
lying, and then listen to this
I don't know, Zach. What do you?
excellent
Well, I mean,
researched
you're wearing the
audio.
hat. Has Donald Trump made comments, again, flirting with 10-year-old girls? You've seen it yourself. Yes. Has he made comments about how he'd like to have sex with his daughter? Yes.
Listen very
Is he friends with
carefully,
Epstein? You
Gematria.
believe all the official stories, so that really only connects to one outcome. I mean, and we just
Let me read this real quick. All hail the toaster leader, the David Caruso of numbers.
What he means by toaster, I don't get his joke about toaster.
Black Bear with the $2 super chat. How did Zach get these black men to eat his shit?
That's the question for anybody who watches this channel. What do you get from watching CT? There's no knowledge. He's not putting money in your pocket. He's asking you to send money so he can mute people and have time on his panel.
Listen very, very carefully from here on out.
You just heard
Listen to
somebody come
this.
from my community say it
Listen
doesn't work, and
very
he passes
carefully,
off knowledge. Like I told you guys,
Gematria.
like a lot of people do, like a lot of people change their life. What does CT give you? American man, come on here and tell me what CT gives you. Well, hey, Chaotic Truth is the name to go by. What truth do you offer on your channel? Give me one truth that's offered here.
Well, you know, me personally, Zach, I just believe that I'm just an ape, and I'm always trying to learn.
There is no truth here.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever you say, Zach. I mean, I'm just listening.
You guys catch that?
The kettle calling the pot black. Space Monkey, snake, tongue, red eye, and vampire teeth. Hubbard, his last name says it all. Yes, it does. Speaking about Scientology, Hubbard.
Listen.
He is a snake, a counterfeit truther. At least he is a cult leader.
Listen.
He brainwashes people.
Carefully,
The people
Gematria.
exposing him were just researchers, then found out it was a cult. A free mind is free will, not a brainwashed mind. Correct, Space Monkey, correct. King Rooster, tell me what you want and I will do my rain dance and watch the blessings flow. But if it goes wrong way, squeeze tight. King Rooster, tight, get ready for the ride. You're so silly. My wife had never heard of Jim Jones before I said something
Listen
about the
very
Kool-Aid.
carefully.
Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid. That was purple Kool-Aid. I forgot what it was, but I think it was cyanide. And what is so terrible about Jim Jones, they gave that drink to children first. And over about a quarter of the population at Jim Jones' compound in Guyana was majority children. Children. Whole families follow Jim Jones to Guyana. I've never been one about bashing people or caring about the things online, but I know why Cuts talks the way he does. This guy is a fake. Fake as they come. He is a snake. Look at his tongue. Possessed outlia. Everybody's supposed to be believing in the Sabbath day. Jim had had himself a stable of bleached bunnies. Actually, he did. Those are the ones who were like below him in charge. Yes, he did. He did. It wasn't Kool-Aid. It was a different type. Kool-Aid gets a bad rap for it. Yeah, I heard it was like a purple drink, but it was laced with I think cyanide. So sad. Zach is selling esoteric classes. And notice how Zach becomes very frustrated and angry when Hafez and CT push back on him. Flavor Aid. I haven't heard of that in a while. Flavor Aid.
Dude, that's totally
Zach
disgusting.
really is frustrated.
That's so disgusting. Look at these fucking cult, fucking fake gematria, fucking scum fucking cult. Dude, Jim Jones, when they poisoned everyone with the Kool-Aid, it was all the kids first. And I'm warning you, Zachary K. Hubbard is a child predator.
And then you add Hafez in the mix.
Look.
This British dude, and they're not going to fall for something like this. You know, British people are a whole different level. They come, you know, that British empiricist, when you look at
this is like Locke, Jim Jones, bro. This is Jim fucking Jones 2.0. Zachary K. Hubbard,
Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, and even this young guy on YouTube, Alex O'Connor. They're all British, or they come from the British Isles. You can't really flip them into superstition. They are hardline empiricists. So you're actually going to either get a Protestant. You don't even see that many Catholics. You're either going to get a Protestant or just a pure hardcore atheist. And if all of you listening right now, think about all the famous atheists that you know. Many of them are British. Look. Many of them, Hitchens, Dawkins, just to name a few. They're British or they're American. And remember, American pragmatism comes from British empiricism. That philosophical line of thought, the scientific method, analytical thinking, that comes out of British empiricism. Inductive reasoning, the scientific method, which is actually abductive reasoning. Like the new way of reasoning, or that new mode, or actually that new category of reasoning. We had deductive reasoning, which is Aristotelian thought, syllogism.
Well, and I mean, we'll give you Gematria poison Kool-Aid to the kids first, 7, if they learn the quackulator.
Reasoning, the scientific method. And we also have abductive reasoning. So 2 new categories of reasoning.
Dude, are you gonna, hey, Zachary K. Hubbard, are you really gonna let us punk you this hard? Your fucking fake gematria looks like Jim Jones fucking gematria. What a fucking joke.
Goes to probability, certainty, the scientific method. And then there's another philosopher named Charles
Hubbard
Peirce.
Jones.
He's the one who really developed
Alex Jones Hubbard gematria, like unfucking believable.
Observation and garnering hypothesis.
Hold on. What else?
So it's very difficult to push people like American CT.
Just in case you're like halfway on the other side or against me, you could laugh at this too. Look, we'll do it both ways. Look.
It's a little bit easier. But even when you look at the non-Black people who follow Zach, you someone like Quinn. This is a man on dialysis. This is a man trying to get his life together.
CT. At least CT lets Quacky hang himself and say all his garbage.
The gambling addiction. Because what Zach is doing is technically, I mean, it is gambling. Arguably, it is gambling. So Zach finds a group of men who are naive and can easily be manipulative just by their youth and where they are in life. Someone, again, mentioning Quinn. I mean, we just heard Quinn. Quinn has a lot going on in his life, and he clearly wants control. And what Zach provides is a modicum of control. But what makes Zach so sketchy and such a POS, a real piece of shit, is that he's charging these men for this revelation.
To you, buddy. Go ahead.
I don't think Zach's trying to insult anybody. Like, honestly, I just think that he's trying to give knowledge to everybody. He uses like black people die, how they kill people. Like, it's a lot in the news. A lot of sports people do die, and unfortunately, they are black. I don't think he's racist, guys. Like, I think he's just trying to help everybody. He's trying to give knowledge.
Is there a 46-year-old black woman dead in the news today too? From So You Think You Can Dance?
I'm sorry to break it to you that Zach is a snake oil salesman. He is bullshitting you so that you can write him a check for his Patreon. That is what he is. He is a snake oil salesman. He's a charlatan. He is no better than a 3-card trickster on a corner of a park. He is no better than a cup and bull scammers. He is a charlatan. You should stop listening to this moron.
You think he's a charlatan? I don't think so. I think that Zach is entertaining. Zach,
Shut the fuck up before the rest so motherfucker. Gematria is Hebrew. Curse on you and your families, all of you fucking fake Gematria.
You got a mess house.
You're fucking gambling, you're fucking garbage. You're gambling, fraud, and terrorism. Oh, fuck you. Don't eat a bag of dicks, you fucking scum. Fuck you. Curse on you and your families. 187 on one of you.
I'll punch you in your mouth, Guts. Hey, Guts, I'll give you a
Curse on you
blood,
and your
bitch.
family. You fucking die, you fucking scum. Fuck you.
Hey, cuz having the 60s.
I punched that dude in his mouth. Guts.
Look.
I wish I would have knocked him out in New York City.
Information is snake oil. You have to explain how it is, Fez. Give me a few sentences of how it is snake oil. You keep referring to it as a magic ball. That's not what it is. We're saying they use this information to plot their rituals, and it's all planned out and ritualistic, which is how we get ahead of it. It's not a magic ball. It's understanding the way they operate.
You are not ahead of anything. You have never saved it.
Yeah,
You're a troll, bro.
So, Hafez,
You're a dumb fuck you.
There's nothing to do with trolling, sir.
Why was
Richard,
you so mad though at
you
it?
seem
I
like a
wouldn't be mad at
genuine
it. Let him
human
do what he
being,
said.
and I
What does
think you
that
should
like a piece of
get
shit.
away
Yeah,
from
Kurt
this
comes with a lot
from
of
this
hatred.
snake
Wait,
oil
wait,
salesman
time out.
charlatan
No,
that
time
is
out.
selling you a line of crap.
Hafez, you don't think he's doing it intentionally? That's my thing about it, Hafez. I think it's more like entertaining. You know, I like that craft. It's like if you went to a fortune teller. Or if you went to get your palm read.
Yes,
That's
or
what
someone who can
it's
talk to the
entertaining.
judge.
And I don't think he does it intentionally.
This is an act, and he is a charlatan. Now, if he was on stage in Vegas and he was like he followed Penn and Teller, then fine. He's an illusionist. Then I would accept it as an illusion, as a trickster. But I would not put my money in his pocket. I would not pay Zach a penny for the bullshit that he feeds you, gentlemen. You should be wise enough and smart enough to recognize a charlatan when you see it. This is the problem, Richard. Richard, you have bought into this way too deeply. You are a grown man. You should have a mind of your own, and you should recognize stupid charlatans, stupid snake oil salespeople like Zach.
Let him talk. He should be cut off the show. Dude,
this is not your show, sir.
Shut up.
This is why I don't go to your shows and your panels, because you people are in a
Oh my god, dude. Snitchard Quinn, that snitch, fucking Zachary K. Hubbard, fake Gematria bitch, she'll snitch motherfucker on dialysis, has like nothing in between his ears. Dude, that dude is straight retarded. He tried to sell me Gematria. He's like writing 777 down on the back of a napkin.
What is this, dude?
Joke.
I would have left this fucking show if it wasn't for Zach. I have learned more off him in 10 years than I have in my entire fucking life. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You want to
What's this guy's name?
you guys are making fun of JP for getting welfare. I mean, this is a fucking quack, motherfucker.
Everything you've said, and you should just shut the fuck up and listen with your ears. Listen with your ears and not your mouth. That's the best advice I have for you.
Richard,
Oh my God. That's insane.
Notice that Lena said that Zachary is entertainment and very similar to a fortune teller. Zachary.
Oh my God,
Hello,
this is
John.
hilarious.
That's it. This is the reason why I joined Pun. I ain't mean to interrupt you here.
No, please go ahead.
I mean, I should tell you this. So I'm looking at the window today. I was talking to Get Crack. Get Crack is going to start back up some finance shows for you guys that have been asking for him to come back. You got him.
Anyway, I'm not really sure what they go on about, but that was like the most Gematria part about it. That was like the whole Huckleberry Finn Gematria adventure from yesterday.
Someone we've been talking about here on the channel for a while.
Yeah, look at that shit. Look.
We should put it to the chat. You think the chat could guess it out?
Brian, who you think? Brian.
Yeah, 20 people in the audience right now. Anyone want to tell us? Reached out to John Gall today. This could get very interesting.
Shout out to John Galt for hosting, letting Questions to Ponder do that whole bit or whatever. That was really good.
I should call him.
Manning?
Let me call Universal. Why don't I have him on the phone?
Is it Manning?
No, I can call Manning anytime and call him.
Snitcher to aid.
This would be someone new to the channel.
Gematria aid.
Okay, but I don't even want to guess.
Gematria aids. Buy Gematria aid. It's free on Patreon. Buy today. Hold on. All right. So I'm not going to keep going. You guys can go listen to the rest of that stream on your own. I think they do keep clowning on Quackery like quite a bit and like busting it down how it's like Huckleberry Finn of Gematria or whatever. And then what else did I have for really? We have breaking news? Really? All right, we got some breaking news. Unbelievable. Mass suicides in Guyana cult report 300 dead found at site of Gematria. I mean, they're drinking Gematria Kool-Aid. I don't know how to make it any more clear, but I have a special other thing for you guys. Let me go look on Twitter. Gematria ducks. Let me see. Is this the oh no, we'll do this one before. I think this is Right's video.
What's up, everybody? Back with another
This is
video.
the actual story of whatever happened in Buffalo of the.
I was sent this video. Shout out to True.
Like
Aaron,
old. This is what
Aaron
they're
Dixon.
actually. The quack is like yelling at everyone
All right.
about.
Shout out to him for sharing this with me.
Zach like frauded my homie that made this video and then like started threatening everyone and including all the kids.
Aaron Seltzer Jr. Was a security guard. All right. Retired Buffalo police officer, right? But check this out. All right, this I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna share the video, but this is pretty amazing, guys. All right, this is amazing, guys. This is where this gets real interesting, right here. This was one of the shooting victims, right? Check this out. What the fuck? Come on, man. Get off my shit. Oh my God, we about to go into the app. I'm not going into that. Aaron Salter, right? Police officer at Hydrogen Technology LLC's Canisius College. All right. Look at this. I've been police officer for the last 27 years.
This is the story that Quackery frauded everyone about and just sold out to a P3DO named Grady.
Always working on my vehicles and my projects and running engines on water for the last 4 years.
This is why they're trying to death threaten and slander and harass everyone for some reason.
Newly discovered energy source today. Look at this crap, man. Yo. And this is what, you know, he was doing. Patents. Look at this.
Hold on.
System for using the byproduct of
Oh shoot, hold on.
electrolysis to power an engine. What? Check out his website. Shit. Okay. Page can't be found. But you know, this is wow. This is big, guys. This is huge. All right, and this is big. You know. I'm gonna play the video and look at it.
I'm not sure if that technology is real. This story might be real. This might be a real story. It might not be the Jesuits doing Gematria.
AWS Hydrogen Technology LLC.
It might not be a real story. I don't fucking know. It seems like a plausible story, but it's like really like leaned into like being like kind of like
processing corporate agents, the suite,
intuiting conspiracy theory ideology.
Brooklyn, New York. Co-agent.
Hey, what's up, Space Monkey? Dude, that was so good, bro. Thank you so much for those chats you had in their other stream yesterday. They read it, and it was, like, pretty profound.
It's pretty crazy.
I love that, what you said. You're like, they're researchers.
Master numbers profile. AWS Hydrogen Technologies.
That was the truth. It's right in the stream. You were like, they were researchers and they figured out it was a cult. Instead of saying we're all trolls or like frauding and like.
Why is not nobody talking about this right here? Come on, man. I don't want to see all that. Alright. Get down to here. That's just really interesting. I mean, come on, man.
This video is from 3 years ago.
His dream of building vehicles that run on green energy.
You heard fucking the quack say that the homie here is the feds and like try to do all kinds of fucking fraud.
Look at this. In 2015, Celtic gave viewers of a tour of his first hydroelectric powered F-150 pickup, which he would be started with gasoline and then switch over to run on water, man. Come on.
In case questions to ponder or anyone else like wonders what we're even talking about, this is like what we're talking about.
Salter's late mother, Kara, worked as a cashier at Tops Friendly Market in Buffalo for 15 years, then served front-end manager to her own retirement in 1986. She and her late husband.
You guys might think this is real. You might think this is a conspiracy. I don't really know either. I don't know if that technology would like fuck up your car and void your warranty or if it would actually work. Like, I'm not sure if this is like a psyop or not. I'm pretty sure it's not. I think they do have technology like that can get like high mileage, but you can't go. I could see why that something like this could happen.
Peace and love, everybody. But this is interesting. This is the most interesting thing I think that's out yet, because you know, I mean, and at this point, I do believe that this guy right here was a true hero. You know, I mean, that work alone, you can't even put a price on what he was trying to do. And
he was trying to give the average person 1,000 miles per tank fucking range.
But this guy was a true hero, a hero to humanity. Okay, so enjoy this video. You know, honestly, it's kind of sad that, you know, it really brings it more meaning, you know.
It's sad that some motherfucker like Zach would try to come through the very next day and fraud everybody with like a P3DO and say it's like connects to fucking the Buffaloes winning and buy gambling and buy a Patreon.
Really raises
what a fucking scumbag that guy Zach really is.
And man, so
Shame on you, Gematria community. No, there's no Jesuits doing Gematria like you claim.
Working on a patent, but this right here is a this is a true hero.
Can I use
You know?
Yeah, you could. I could.
So,
Here.
Enjoy the video. I'll leave the link in the description to the YouTube channel. And this video is from 6 years ago, guys.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Peace and love, everybody.
We'll let my homie use my ID. So yeah, here's the video I was talking about.
Let's see all of this. You got your hydrogen for your electrolysis. You got your batteries, your water. I want you to notice that you can.
This story of whatever this is, this could easily be a psyop as easily as it could be real. It seems real. I mean, I don't think it looks like he built it out where he had the
tank is empty.
The hydro electrolysis, advanced vapor carburetor going on the truck, where he could get 1,000 miles per gallon.
So,
hell yeah, have a good night. You guys have a good night
today.
Oh yeah.
For the patent examiners. The first one, you do need electrolysis, but what my system has done is taken advantage of the residue that's produced by the electrolysis. So we're gonna actually start this vehicle without any electrolysis. The second one, we're going to fill the water tank with water, and again, we're gonna be able to start it without electrolysis.
Supposedly this electrolysis vapor carburetor injector method
and we're gonna
makes the vehicle go 1,000 miles a tank of gas or some shit like that.
With the
and he rigged it all up
only. And then the fourth one, we're going to use the combination of the hydrogen generator, the agitator, and we're going to see how long it runs together. Okay?
Yeah, a John Connor.
First thing we're going to do, start the engine up on gas first.
You guys remember this shit?
Agitator, and then we're going to go to the front and we're going to switch the hydrogen gas on.
This is what this is what Zachary K. Hubbard is trying to fraud everyone all about. And if you notice, Zachary K. Hubbard has not been selling vapor carburetor, water hydrolysis, connector, 1,000-mile a tank systems for the last 3 years. He's been selling fake gematria, and the Jesuits are doing gematria. Look, he's starting up but it's not ionized. I don't fucking know. Dude, you think I know? I don't know if this is real or not. It seems like it's leaned towards being designed for conspiracy theories, but it's perfect for something for them to have Quack go fraud. Yeah, it was a big Gematria Jesuit ritual and died by the code. Supposedly the story is this guy got assassinated at the Tops Market. Probably by a Gematrian. It was probably one of Zach and Grady's buddies. Zachary K. Hubbard, the sports gambling fraud, is the most likely person to have some affiliation to somebody that would do this so they could come out and sell gematria and Buffalo sports gambling, basically. I mean, that makes sense. That's why the Quack's fraud. That's why Zachary K. Hubbard and his fake gematria Ku Klux Klan do this type of garbage.
our position. And it's running on no electrolysis.
Am I saying that Zachary K. Hubbard was involved with this? I don't fucking know. Maybe. He might have been. Can't respect what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is give people hope. Blessed are the beautiful souls. Remember time what they are, just looking to gain.
Nobody got to watch. We get time this. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that sad that the huckster, the shill, the fraudster swoops in like a vulture, like looking for a dead gazelle of Gematria whenever there's like a death, and like tries to tie it into buying gambling. That's like literally gambling fraud. I'm sorry, but that's gambling fraud. All right, so thank you so much. What I really wanted to share was the stream that we did. So yeah, thanks, man. That's posted. That's the video. So here's a stream that we did earlier today, and you guys aren't gonna believe this one. I got a little bit of the rest of my evening to go, so we could share the stream from earlier where it's called Zachary Keith Hubbard Defends PDF People, and it's a recording, a live. This is a live stream from earlier today. Give me a minute. I gotta go use the bathroom, resituate. We'll let the intro start. There's a part on this stream that I want to share with you guys where we call the PRS, you guys. We called the PRS today. And I'll share this audio with you guys, just so it's perfectly clear.
Scientology is accredited to Aleister Crowley. I don't know that hey, what's up, Cuts? I don't know if Questions Upon is gonna go into that right here or not. You know, everything that you're listening to is new to me. So, but she's been laying out pretty good. About 53 minutes in, and she's dissected Zach pretty decently for someone who really doesn't know him that well. Comparatively to Cuts and I wonder if she's going to bring Aleister Crowley, because if it wasn't for Aleister Crowley, Scientology probably wouldn't be here. And now you have Quackology. Ready to listen to some of this, dude?
It's getting interesting.
CT might be at right now. I know you're at work, so.
No, I don't know. I was gonna maybe listen to that video that you were playing, that Ponder video, on my stream later.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going here since I've been. And maybe I don't know. Maybe if you can find her X account, I can add her and maybe she can join. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep it going.
Accountant Truther. At least he is a cult leader. He brainwashes people. The people exposing him were just researchers, then found out it was a cult. A free mind is free.
Not the biggest fan of Question the Ponder sometimes, because I she does ramble. But man, say that again, sister. Hallelujah. Let's do it one more time.
He brainwashes people. The people exposing him were just researchers, then found out it was a cult. A free.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's hilarious. Like, she gets it.
Totally gets it, dude. She totally fucking gets it. She fucking just. She got that hammer and she hit the nail one time and it went all the way through the wood. They didn't have to bang the hammer. Didn't have to fucking What's Homer Simpson, her thumb?
That's so classic. That's hilarious how she sounds describing it. Perfect.
It's beautiful. Let's do it one more time.
He is a cult leader. He brainwashes people. The people exposing him were just researchers and found out it was a cult. A free
People who are researchers found out it was a cult and now are exposing it. That's exactly what Cuts and I do.
Oh man, that's like music. That's hilarious.
Preach it, sister. Preach it, sister.
Dude, we're so proud of you,
Oh,
Space
man.
Monkey, Space Troll.
Zach's been looking really bad on TV. Like
Those
really,
comments are so good.
Really,
and then
really,
questions
really
to
bad.
ponder Reddit.
He defended PDFs.
Dude, those
because
lyrics,
they
that audio is
have
like music.
trauma. What about me? I have trauma.
I might have to subscribe to his channel.
right.
Actually,
It's all
to get
that
access.
type of
If he
music.
puts it on a paywall.
No, he doesn't put it on a table.
Exactly. Or however, if it's like goes, I don't know, hides it still or not like that.
I mean, I'm watching it right now.
Oh
hell
yeah,
yeah,
screen
7
recordings
viewers
of it
are
right
getting
now,
more
as
Gematriaholics
much as you
Anonymous.
can, and try to get the one part. You got to get the clip a separate, just because it's funny as fuck. Hey, Zachary K. Hubbard, guys, Gematria guys, we have audio calling the PRS from today.
For that is hilarious.
And there's audio of
So hard
Zachary
to-
saying he like supports
that's the thing about
P3.
streams,
Like,
it's so
fucking
long, it's so hard to
believable.
find shit.
Unfucking believable.
He must have did that
Hit
before
the
I even
likes.
started watching.
How dare you? Or debate us about
probably
Gematria
what
if you're a big Gematriaholic.
Fuck. Alright.
Do you guys know what the PRS is? Some caller called in Zachary K. Hubbard a couple days ago and schooled him about the PRS and informed him and educated Zachary K. Hubbard like he was his teacher. It was a caller, and the guy taught Zachary K. Hubbard that the Manly P. Hall's
3 minutes
Research
in?
Society is called the PRS, the Philosophical Research
That's the thing, when
Society, and it was
these
in
videos
LA.
are so long, it's
And
so
Zachary
hard to...
K. Hubbard didn't know anything about it, what the fuck soever at all. According to the
I don't
call
even know
with
how far
Zachary
in
K.
it was.
Hubbard and the Manly P. Hall Philosophical
Here, I think I'm
Research
right here.
Society informer guy that called Zachary.
Tell me what CT gets you.
Listen to this shit. Look.
Well, hey, chaotic truth is name of what truth do you offer on your channel? Give me one truth that's offered here.
We literally call the Philosophical Research Society like a couple 10, 20 minutes into the stream.
And I'm always trying to
And you won't believe what the guy says. We don't even go as hard as the time I called them. The time that I called them, I like shook them down. I was like, do you know Zachary K. Hubbard? Do you sell his book? And they were like, no, call me back privately, quack.
Space monkey, dude.
Listen to this.
Yes, it does. Speaking about Scientology, Hubbard.
Recording this.
Snake, a counterfeit truther. At least he is a
This is Space Monkey, by the way, saying this.
Yeah.
The people exposing him were just researchers, but found out it was a cult.
This was Space Monkey.
It's free will, not a
This wasn't actually question to ponder. This was Space Monkey's comment.
He is a cult leader. He brainwashes people. The people exposing him were just researchers, but found out it was a cult. A free mind is free will, not a brainwashed mind.
Wow.
Correct, Space Monkey. Correct.
Damn, Space Monkey, alright.
That's fucking sick,
And watch the
bro.
blessings flow.
So that was actually Space Monkey that said that. She highlighted his comment. I don't see it in the chat. She must have ended up blocking him.
Oh yeah, that's sick as fuck.
Later on in the stream.
I feel like we should send Space Monkey like a cash check.
Space Monkey, man, he came through. He came through to us. That was a brilliant comment they made. I wish he did that more instead of the crazy weird shit that he normally does.
But if it goes wrong way, squeeze your key tight. Mister, tight, get ready for the ride.
I would send Space Monkey a cash app for that, but if you ask about it. If not, it's not. I don't even mean to say that, but it's just like kind of in line with the whole internet thing. But
they gave that drink
that
to
was
children
like
first.
fucking
And
sick,
over
bro.
about a quarter of the population at Jim Jones' compound.
Oh yeah, no, I know about that ideology, that mentality, that way of like that kind of like monk style. Like, I get it. You have to be willing to lose everything every time, or nothing could become better. The only way to create from a something to a better thing, you would have to lose the entire something to create a better thing. Like, sometimes everything gets taken away from you. Like, they do that shit. Oh yeah. And then every time you should have like this metaphysics, like this, I don't know, like philosophy of just making it better.
They should not be learning fake gematria.
Even if you lose everything?
At all. Almost everyone on Earth shouldn't have to. Unfortunately, Cuts and I, we had to go through the torture of this. And this is why we do what we do. Because we're here to expose this guy's act. And there are people out here who do commend him and I. That they don't really come out. And there's people who will not come out, even though they agree with us. They're because of his cult. Because they don't want to be dogs. They don't want to be.
Dude, getting questions to ponder to read those comments is so classic.
Because they have.
Oh, that's so good. Thank you so much.
An image that they need to preserve for their daily life. This is the internet. This is just crazy bullshit. But this guy, Zach, this guy is a fucking human piece of shit.
Families follow Jim Jones to Guyana.
Listen.
I've never been one about bashing people or caring about the things online, but I know why Cuts talks the way he does. This guy is a fake. Fake as they come. He is a snake. Look at his tongue. Possessed outlia. Everybody's supposed to be believing in the Sabbath day.
Yeah, no, I know. Thank you so much. That was like a manifestation of the universe.
Actually, he did. Those are the ones who were like Logan in charge.
All the quacks think it's AI. They think this is AI, but it's just actually a manifestation from the universe.
Different type. Kool-Aid gets a bad rap for it. Yeah, I heard it was like a purple drink, but it was laced with, I think, cyanide. So sad.
Cyanide is purple.
Zach is selling esoteric classes.
No, he's not.
And notice how Zach becomes very frustrated and angry when Hafez and CT push back on him. Flavor. I haven't heard of that in a while. Flavor. Zach really is frustrated when any man, and notice it was actually better, it was an all-male panel. So Zachary can go back and forth and start arguing with women. Let him go toe-to-toe with men. Zachary became very frustrated, and Zachary is...
Does Zach yell at women the same way that he does all the men? Yeah, he does. He actually would. Even if that was a panel of women, he would have frauded all of you ladies.
Something like this. No, British people...
Think about that. That's fucking sick and disgusting. Even if that was a panel full of women and children, the Zach would have frauded everyone.
And Pierce's, when you look at Locke, Hobbes, Hume, You can't flip them. And a lot of atheists, especially even today, Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, even this young guy on YouTube, Alex O'Connor, they're all British. Or they come from the British Isles. You can't really flip them into superstition. They are hardline empiricists. So you're actually going to either get a Protestant. You don't even see that many Catholics. You're either going to get a Protestant or just a pure hardcore atheist.
I agree with that, Space Monkey. We're trying to save CM right now, Seymour Stacks. Mr. Seymour Stacks. We're trying to save them right now.
Just to name a few. They're British or they're American.
Professor Dave explained.
American.
Dude, Zachary K. Hubbard has some homie, Seymour Stacks, that was being like completely fucking insane.
Inductive reasoning, the scientific method, which is actually abductive reasoning. Like the way of reasoning, or that new mode, or actually that new category of reasoning. We had deductive reasoning, which is Aristotelian thought, syllogism, and now, well, you know, within the
so there's question upon her. She does ramble.
Excuse me.
But she is an intellectual. Like, you can hear her.
This is Gematriaholics.
She's really getting deep into the psychiatrics of this stuff at a college level. See, Zach's an element. Like, these motherfuckers are still elementary. That's why he calls it elementary math, because that's what it is.
Right.
And he's fooling people that are conspiracy. He's got conspiracy theorists, and he's got conspiracy theorist blacks, and he's got victim blacks.
Right.
He probably has about 20 women out of all that watch Zach. And they are some goofy ass motherfuckers, and we know a couple of these women.
Yeah, they're bad.
They are. Bad. One of them is a psychopath,
dude,
like
a
psychopath.
Dude, it's so bad. These people.
A disgusting disgrace of a human being, Texas Jules.
These are fucking.
Who will harass and threaten everyone that you know. She will go on their Instagrams. She would say the most.
Dude, even the way that Richard Quinn looks isn't even as bad enough to describe how scum these fucking people really are.
That put a comment on one of his pictures. She started harassing my baby mama on TikTok and on Instagram. And then I have her family thinking I'm targeting my baby mama.
Jeez.
Because this white woman.
Fucking hella fucking insane.
This cult is destructive.
They're bad.
And it needs to be completely exposed.
The way CT was calling
it needs to be thoroughly exposed.
That's real.
It's degenerate,
like, it's not just like
psychotic
shit up and making up funny shit or
behavior. It has zero proof. It doesn't even have evidence.
What a disgrace.
A pattern of numbers associated with the letters that you put in
listen very
that
carefully.
has no scientific nor historical basis of existence of working and operating this way does not constitute as proof or fact or evidence whatsoever. This is not how inductive is what questions upon her saying. Inductive and inductive reasoning works. Now, I always had a feeling about this with Zach. Since day one, right after that Super Bowl with the Falcons and the Patriots, that's when I found this motherfucker. It took me over a year. It took me over a year to truly believe the guy. Or I shouldn't even say believe. Because even when I was Truth Vibration Podcast, I have stated 101 times.
You guys remember his old channel was TVP? That's what it was called.
I didn't do a whole lot of decoding. I knew how to do it, but I was like, because I saw what they were doing. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up a decode and then like fuck this channel up because these guys like they'll go after you. I saw that.
500 years, we have analytical reasoning, analytical reasoning, inductive reasoning, the scientific method, and we also have abductive reasoning.
Do I not always talk about the scientific method with this? I always state that Hubbard can't get past the independent variable because he doesn't have a control. When you are doing an experiment and you're trying to prove something, you need to have an opposition to this to prove your experiment works.
Oh, yeah.
And when confronted with an opposition, you say that this is a predictive-based model. You saying there's plane crashes this year is not a prediction. It's nothing. Because plane crash equals whatever. That is not a prediction. A prediction would be, I believe a plane's going to crash it's going to start from point A to point B. It's going to happen at this time. This is going to be the pilot. I mean, it's a lot more specific. And there's a time. There's a place. And he's like, I think this player is going to catch 7 receptions and get 2 touchdowns. That within the third quarter of a football game. That is a prediction. Despite that he's wrong 99% of the time, that's still a prediction.
Yeah.
But when confronted with your base of your model is, this is what Andrew Wilson did. This is how but I don't even understand how Zach is so fucking, he's obviously he is so fucking arrogant. Dude, Andrew Wilson couldn't have lost the debate. It would be impossible because
Zachary K. Hubbard got destroyed by
a counter argument.
Wilson. If
Andrew
you
Wilson
actually
didn't
listen
have
to it, they slaughtered the
topic was, is Gematria useful? This is defensive for Zach. There was no argument against Andrew Wilson, against him whatsoever. So, and you see how, like, anybody that, just like, if you look up how cult leaders fucking formulate, they send their minions to find everything they can about their opposition.
Yeah, like Scientology.
Anything that would fit their narrative, even
just
if it goes
like what
against
Scientology
what they
does.
preach. Zach's like,
Dude,
well, these people.
Dude, it's like all of Scientology consolidated onto the program of the Gematrianator calculator, basically.
The most bullshit charge that police.
It's like they took all of Scientology and put it on the Gematrianator
disorderly
calculator.
conduct. Do you know how many disorderly conducts I've gotten dropped in my life? I don't have enough fingers and toes because I used to do First Amendment auditing. They always throw that at people because guess what? That they want to be dicks and get you to go to court and waste your fucking day.
I like this stream because it's a little deeper.
When they know for a fact,
this is a stream we did earlier today, and I was at work working.
Disorderly conduct.
My buddy is just doing this.
Fucking charge it's ever fucking been made. And Zach knows that.
And what's really cool is
and
that
for them
we
to go after
actually
CT
we
or
called
me
the
for
Philosophical
license.
Research Society live.
Cuts for defending himself against a psycho. Oh, why did Cuts leave in a day from it's like why do you keep track of what like?
Listen.
Oh, maybe he didn't because they knew that the guy was a freaking psychopath, and that Cuts.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why. Like they already knew.
But he wants to change it, manipulate it because you're his opposition. Oh, but you know what?
You notice he told people to look into it, and then he didn't really look into it and shut the fuck up. You notice that?
And let's feel bad for people who rape kids. Let's go after these people. Suspended license, self-defense, and disorderly conduct and whatever else, a DWI, which ain't shit. Let's go after these people. Let's make them look like bad people. But you just sat here and defended a fucking motherfucker who raped a kid. You gave money to a motherfucker that raped kids.
Yep.
You're a fucking human disgrace, motherfucker.
Zachary K. Hubbard is.
You're gonna sit here and you're gonna defend fucking child pedophilia and then get on CT for wearing a MAGA hat because he thinks Trump and whatever is tied to some pedophilia shit, which is probably true. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. That's neither here nor there. This is what a cult motherfucker does. I guarantee you a lot of those books behind Zach and his little room, I bet that a lot of those books are how to fucking formulate a cult. Run one.
So, two new categories of reasoning really comes from Europe, well, the British Isles, specifically the British Isles, not continental Europe, but the British Isles. Inductive reasoning, which goes to probability, certainty, the scientific method. And then there's another philosopher named Pierce, Charles Pierce.
And this is what I use. I use the inductive reasoning. How I prove against the quackology. Where's your model? Where's your formula? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. There's a formula. You always talk about Pythagoras, all his number, but you don't have a written out formula. Okay, so if there's a celebrity death, this is the formula for celebrity death. Here's the formula for, like, written out. There's written out formulas for exercise science. I've shared them many times on here. There's formulas for
how. He just says they're doing a ritual, and then their only formula is the layout of the quackulator. But if there really was a ritual, there would need to be a formula or some type of a process of what he's talking about. Yeah, the ritual.
Exactly. And if you were listening to, if I went live sooner, 10 minutes ago, Richard Quinn is screaming, acting like a fucking, you know how he is.
Snitchard Quinn.
Questions to ponder. She wants to interview.
Snitchard Quinn.
She was talking to me in the chat today
Gematria left me comments saying he wanted to plant drugs in my.
So I really hope I can get on
in my back pocket
and explain.
He said that if he could, he wanted to reach into my underwear and plant dope. I mean, this guy's a fucking rat motherfucker, narc, snitch, bitch, fucking fed, agent provocateur, rat fucking shell, bitch on dialysis. I mean, what a fucking
We're
joke.
gonna have a guy come on, and he needs to be like, we gotta make sure, because this guy,
and he's good. He's good Gematria friends with King Richard TV and Zachary K. Hubbard, evidently,
with his minions.
And CM and Elohim, even CM, Seymour Stacks and Elohim make Zachary K. Hubbard's fake Gematria look stupid and super fake and fraud as fucking criminal.
It's like
these motherfuckers are goofy as all. Kind of want to have them be like a panel mod so that they can tell them, and they could be like, "Yo, CT, don't interrupt him right now," or what. However, it like. Yeah, I'm trying to find out a way to help my friend.
Because
Conspiracy How.
Like, oh fuck, Greg is back.
I'm trying to find a way to get the homie on CT stream, but like where they're not gonna just like let loose some fucking quack and try to fraud him. We're like, we need a panel mod, like someone like questions to ponder, hopefully.
College educated.
We need a panel mod.
I've been on there before too.
Like we need to have me and someone else on the panel. And then let the homie your fucking number is up 44 or whatever the fuck.
Right. They need to protect their identity. No. oh, Lord and Savior Zach, he can't be this bad. No, there must be something bad about this guy. And then you got the prison guy fucking snitching. Really? Were you doing that in prison? I guarantee you, your ass wouldn't be here right now if you're in prison snitching on people. Your ass would be dead.
He's the one who really developed abductive reasoning. That's possibility, where we're looking at observation and garnering hypothesis. So it's very difficult to push people like American CT and British Hafez into this line of thought. It's very difficult. That's a lot. That was Black people. It's a little bit easier. But even when you look at the non-Black people who follow Zach, you have someone like Quinn. This is a man on dialysis. This is a man trying to get his life together. He's going to want control. And then you have to also bring in the gambling addiction. Because what Zach is doing is technically, I mean, it is gambling. Arguably, it is gambling. So Zach finds a group of men who are naive and can easily be manipulative just by their youth and where they are in life. Someone, again, mentioning Quinn. I mean, we just heard Quinn. Quinn has a lot going on in his life, and he clearly wants control. And with Zach,
he's clearly on dialysis.
Control. But what makes Zach so sketchy and such a POS, no piece of shit, is that he's charging these men for this revelation.
Buddy.
Don't trip. This is gonna get
trying
good.
to insult anybody. Like, honestly, I just think that he's trying to give knowledge to everybody. Just because he uses like Black people die, how they kill people, like it's a lot in the news. A lot of sports people do die, and unfortunately, they aren't Black. I don't think he's racist, guys. Like, I think he's just trying to help everybody. He's trying to give knowledge.
I'm sorry to break it to you that Zach is a snake oil salesman. He is bullshitting you so that you can write him a check.
This audio is worth $201 quadrillion.
He's a charlatan. He is no better than a three-card trickster on the corner of a park. He is no better than the cup and bull scammers. He is a charlatan. You should stop listening to this moron.
You think he's a charlatan? I don't think so. I think that is entertaining.
Shut the fuck up. Curse on you and your families, all of you fucking victimized. You got a mess house. You're fucking gambling, gambling, terrorism. Oh, fuck you. Throw me your bag of dicks, you fucking scum. Fuck you. All you and your families. 187 on one of you. I'll punch you in your mouth. You hurt your you and your family. You fuckers died. Fucking scum. The 60s. I punched that dude in his mouth.
Hey, I didn't. Hey, Snitchard Quinn, bitch. Hey, Richard Quinn, bitch. I didn't say that I was gonna punch you in your mouth. You said you were just gonna punch me in the mouth. I said I was gonna do your ass in, you fucking bitch. You coward, you fucking rat. You fucking shall fuck you. I didn't say I was just gonna punch you in the mouth. That's all you said to me, you stupid coward bitch. I didn't say I was just gonna punch you in the mouth, you stupid bitch.
No, Richard Quinn is not genuine. The dude is unhinged, and he just needs to skip his dialysis appointment one day.
Yes, Richard Quinn, all he needs to do is skip a dialysis appointment one day for Gematria, for Zach. Hey, Snitchard Quinn. Hey, Richard Quinn, you fucking stupid, insane fucking stupid rat bitch, motherfucker. Skip your dialysis appointment one day, bitch.
Or if you went to get your palm read.
Yes.
Or someone who
Now, if he was on stage in Vegas.
Hopefully Richard Quinn lapses on a fucking dialysis appointment.
Then I would
for Zachary K. Hubbard.
And I would not put my money in his pocket. I would not pay Zach a penny for the bullshit that he feeds you, gentlemen. You should be wise enough and smart enough to recognize a Charlotte.
Snitchard Quinn, Richard Quinn, and Richard Joseph Tarango have been drinking fucking Gematria Kool-Aid.
You should have a mind of your own, and you should recognize stupid charlatans, stupid straight oil salespeople like Zach.
Let him talk. He shouldn't be cut off the show. Dude,
this is not your show, sir. This is why I don't go to your shows.
Shut up!
Hey, cut him off the show. Oh, Snitchard Quinn, Richard Quinn, that coward, fake Gematria, fucking Gematriaholic bitch, said that fucking the other guy, Hafez, should be cut off a CT show. I mean, he's retarded. He doesn't have anything in between his ears, like nothing. There's nothing in there.
So 420 after. So yesterday, Chaotic Truth had Zach and the evasion of the Gematrians come in, and Questions to Ponder is one of people that go on there, and she restreamed it, and she's giving her take on it, and she sent it to me, so she probably wants me to listen, so I'm listening to this. And then with the PDF thing, like in the title, Zach literally defended PDFs today. He literally said, "Oh, they were hurt as kids. I don't give a fuck. I was hurt as a kid. I was abused as a kid. I don't go around harming children." And I know a lot of people who are way worse than even me as a kid, especially women and some men.
Wow.
And that's including my own grandfather, and he didn't go around like doing that to children. So there is no excuse to be a PDF.
Yeah,
None.
for Zach to support that is insane.
And for Zach to defend that, and again on CT
that
about the
tells
most
you
bullshit,
everything
the
you
most
need to know.
bullshit charge.
Your boy Zachary K. Hubbard is a
disorderly conduct.
pedophile.
Which
He's a
99%
child
of the time
predator.
gets dropped.
Zachary K. Hubbard is a
court
child
because
predator.
it's literally
straight the fuck up.
it's a I'm butthurt charge. That's the I'm a butthurt fucking cop charge. You know how many of those I've gotten dropped over the years? All of them. I don't even have one on my record. I've got other bad shit on my record. Well, it's not even that bad. It's been a license shit.
Dude, even if they question me about this, I have screenshot proof to show what I'm saying is true. Exactly true.
He's insane.
So fuck you, fake Gematria. Where are you at, you pushies?
Like,
where's zombie variants, that UK motherfucker that can't even talk?
And I know a police when I fucking see one. Now, it doesn't mean that he's this, like, literally like a street officer or anything like that. I mean police, like somebody that works in the government, like a government motherfucker. And Zach, really, the last 2 or 3 days, I've really been showing, like, dude, you sound like a fucking cop, bro. It is not truther stuff. Truthers don't go in on people because of some stupid shit like that. Like, PDF stuff, oh, I mean, that's different. Like we're getting into harming other people, especially kids. But, like, some fucking talking shit to cops? Aren't we about destroying?
Hey, Gematria, you better listen very carefully.
Building a better one? The one that's not as oppressive? Or are we for it? It sounds like Zach's for it because he's all for anything that he can get dirt on you with. So he's a fucking bitch and a coward.
Kool-Aid that Zach sells you.
Alex, we've been talking about on the signature. Oh my God, Zach has vindicated Africa about the city. If it's happening in real time, why not in the past? What is this, dude?
What is this, dude?
This fucking show. What's for Zach? I have learned more off him in 10 years.
Learned what?
My entire fucking life.
Yeah, that's why you're on dialysis and dying, you stupid bitch.
That guy has nothing in between his ears, bro. That's ridiculous. Roll the clip.
3, 2, 1.
What are you talking about? What's this guy's name right here with the fucking hat on? You are the dumbest. You've been wrong about everything you've said. And you should just shut the fuck up and listen with your ears. Listen with your ears and not your mouth. That's the best advice I have for you.
Quack!
Richard,
Snitchard Quinn says,
The guy
quack.
is so unhinged. I mean, he's such a he's the Gematrian cuck. I don't know if 420 after knows who Richard Quinn is. He might. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Richard Quinn has been in this
We
community
had someone in our stream called 420 after.
probably a little bit longer than me and Cuts. I think he's been around since 2016.
I think that person is one of my research friends on Twitter.
I've had conversations with this
They
guy.
like follow me or something.
My podcast,
They
and
have
I
like
still have one before these fuckers ratted it down.
similar research.
This guy is retarded. I had the people I worked with on my podcast tell me how stupid he is. They're like, we can't have him on here again. He's literally fucking retarded. I'm like, yeah, I know. I feel bad. He's, dying and shit, and he seems
some
like
of those Gematrians are so retarded. They're like literally like Richard Quinn. Like they're like a danger to themselves and others. I mean, they're like retards flapping their hands around retarded.
I know, dude. They're like ducks that just like they did too much cocaine or some shit. Like they're like quack 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 quack. Instead of just being like a normal dog, like just swimming in the pond with their little ducklings and just go quack 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 quack. No, these are like ducks. They just like they're like coming off of cocaine. They're just like they're fucking like tweaking out like quack 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 quack.
That video, it goes back and forth between the goofy ass panel of the fake Gematrians and then with Ponder like interjecting, reading into everything.
Yeah, she breaks down their psyche. She breaks it down pretty good. Yeah, she's about to break down this part of the panel right now.
That Zachary is entertainment and very similar to a fortune teller.
Right.
They probably think that I'm crazy too, but I don't give a fuck. I never said I was or wasn't. If you want to try it, you could figure that out.
No, let's go ahead.
I mean, I should tell you this. So I'm looking at the windows today. I was talking to Get Crack. Get Crack is going to start back up some finance shows for you guys that have been asking for him to come back. You've gotten him. You sort of get your questions and whatever you have ready.
This guy sounds like black version of Rocky. The Sylvester Stallone.
But I got an even better email, Ponder. You ain't gonna believe this. Someone we've been talking about here on the channel for a while. You ain't gonna believe this, Ponder.
Listen to this.
Everyone was in, we should put it to the chat. You could check it. Could guess it out.
Brian, who do you think? Brian.
I
haven't watched this far. I think this is the host of the show, this guy named John Galt.
How's that for some truth shit? Truth community shit. John Galt. Everybody knows who John Galt is if you're awake. If you're a truth seeker, everybody knows John Galt.
Oh my God, Pearl. Oh my God. Hey, Pearl.
There's a brain lock, though.
Well, it looks like that's about it for her going in onto this. Let me see. I'm gonna fast forward. All right, King Rooster's in here. We'll see what he says.
I'm gonna be the next Zach. Who the hell taught Zach this shit? Can't you be like him? bullshit. This is the same shit I ran on Zach, and I just told him how to run it on you.
I mean, this is possible. Cuts and I did find a blog written back in March of 2009. I could post it on here if anyone wants me to.
Listen very carefully, Gematria.
Of the Jesus 74 thing. Like, he goes through the Jesus 74, Cross 74, all that. This blogger read some Aleister Crowley quacknut. Aleister Crowley is not a credible source of information, by the way, people. The Aleister Crowley would not be taken at a serious college level credible source of information. In fact, you would probably fail your presentation.
Thank
Be
you,
like, this is
thank you, Space Troll. Thanks,
This is a
Space
fucking
Monkey.
quack.
Yeah, I know.
This guy's a lunatic. Look what came out of Aleister Crowley. Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard. Zach found this 2009 blog post. He read Manly P. Hall's book. He saw that word gematria and he Googled it. And then he spun it and he went with a lie, and that lie is festering. It's become like a tumor, a cancer cell at this point. It went from a little paper cut to stage 4 cancer of a lie. Oh man, yeah, Manly P. Hall said that. Manly P. Hall never said gematria is English. There's literally there's no proof.
Watch.
Right here. You know what? We're going to call it Philosophical Research Society right now.
Listen very carefully, truth seekers. Listen up, Gematria. We're looking up Philosophical Research Society. What's their phone number? Are you recording the stream? Let's call them on
Okay,
record. Good. Let's get this on record.
All right. We're going to call Philosophical Research Society.
We're going to call the Philosophical Research Society.
PRS Bookstore, this is Justin.
Hi, Justin. I just got done reading Secret Teachings of All Ages, and I started Googling stuff, and I found that Manly P. Hall has a what is this called? The secret? What is it? The philosophical what?
The Philosophical Research Society. We're located in Los Feliz, California. Been here almost 92 years.
Oh wow!
His Manly P. Hall's extensive. It's his personal library, but it's just this amazing collection preserved here, and for anyone to come and visit and check out on a Thursday or Friday. That's when the library's of. But we're also new and used bookstore. We do events in our auditorium every night of the week. Where do you live?
Well, currently I live on the East Coast, but I'm also a YouTuber and a blogger, and I'm just doing some research. I heard about this Gematria thing, and then I read it was like a very little bit, but there's like people online saying that there's English and that they learned it from Manly P. Hall. Is that true? Did Manly P. Hall say Gematria is in English?
Could you repeat I heard everything but the last part.
Did Manly P. Hall ever claim that Gematria is in English?
No, but Gematria is many times associated with Hebrew. It's a system of counting the value of the letters.
Yeah.
And their correspondences to other words. So you can do Gematria in English, but as it would seem, in much less magical fashion. Because there are all kinds of codes and correspondence and certainly rabbit holes regarding gematria that you can go down when it comes to Hebrew.
Right.
And I'm sure Manny mentioned it in the Secret Teachings.
Yeah.
But it wasn't anything. For example, he wrote hundreds and hundreds of books in his lifetime, but I've never seen one specifically on gematria. But that technique is thousands of years old and very respected in the world of the occult.
Right, yeah, I agree with you. I just, I'm a fact checker. I'm just trying to make sure that.
Yeah, I'm just giving you my opinion on it. I never read anywhere that he said, it wouldn't make sense if he claimed that, gematria is English, although, you can,
He did claim it's divination, and that's speculative, I believe, right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Divination, that's a good word for it.
Okay.
There's, if you're interested in gematria, there's a book called 777.
Aleister Crowley?
By Crowley, exactly.
Right, yeah.
So that's official treatise on getting another call here.
Yeah.
Can you hold on for 1 second? If I hang up on you, just call back, please.
Sure, thank you. He actually hung up. There you go. Manly P. Hall never says English.
Dude, when I called them, I grilled them about Zachary. I was like, do you sell his book in there or anything? Or like what, do you have classes or?
Yeah, they do. They have classes. They have all kinds of events that go on at the Manly P. Hall Philosophical Research Society. If you live in LA, I'd recommend going there. Hubbard's never gone there. Hubbard learned it from you, Cuts. You and I. This is what I'm talking about.
They never even knew about the Philosophical Research Society until I called them and asked them if they teach gematria there, or if they were aware of Zach claiming that he got gematria from Manly P. Hall and then using it for like gambling fraud and slandering and harassing people. And they're like, no, it's not that at all. Please call back and all this.
I think he was starting to think something too, that guy that I was just talking to, Justin. So I wanted to just clear that up because I called these people before. I asked him about that.
We should call the fucking Philosophical Research Society every fucking day about Zachary K. Hubbard.
The people that follow Zach are psychos. They will stalk you. They will try to ruin your life if you try to discredit Zach because they're in a cult.
Dude, that was a call from us to the Philosophical Research Society of Manly P. Hall, and they confirmed the guy that answers the phone says that that gematria is Hebrew.
You're not open-minded
primarily, and that they're not aware.
No, you're not. You're not open-minded. You're the opposite of an open-minded person. If you can't hear the opposition, you're taking what this cocksucker is saying as fact. He's just some internet cocksucker. Hell, that's what I could be too. But there is a difference. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting nothing out of this. I'm giving up my own time, my own day.
Where's all the fucking Gematria Manly P. Hall Philosophical Research Society, you fucking expert fucking scum? That says Gematria is sports gambling. Where are these fucking scum? Where are these stupid fucking rat fucking scum?
Verbal. Zach comes off to me like a highly verbal, autistic person. Yeah, that's what he comes. He comes off to me like a highly functional, verbal, autistic person. All that, man. Just think about it. If you was apprenticeship.
Think about it. He's all against vaccines. But then again, he's supposedly married to a pharmacist, which your truther dollars that you gave to him paid for her college to become a pharmacist. He paid for it with your money. You truthers. Do you guys understand what a pharmacist does in a clinic? I want you people to understand what a pharmacist does in a clinic. This is coming from a former LPN, me, that worked at a clinic.
Listen very carefully, Gematria.
You have a DO, which is usually the head of the clinic. Then you have
delete all your comments. Delete. This is not safe for children. Delete all your comments. Listen very carefully, Gematria.
Or medical assistants. And then, you know, you have the PSRs, the CNAs, and then you have administrative staff, right? This is how the clinic is functioning. This is the hierarchy of the clinic. The DO is the head of it all. But you go into that clinic with your kid, yourself, whatever. You need to get a tetanus shot. You need to get Hep B or chickenpox shot. You go in.
Listen very carefully.
You meet with the nurse.
Listen very carefully, Zachary K. Hubbard.
And I go through your shit, go through your chart and everything, make sure that you're all healthy, well to go. The nurse practitioner, the physician assistant, the doctor, the DO, whoever the fuck you're seeing that day, is contacting the clinic pharmacist. Hey, we need to give 10 cc's of the COVID vaccine to patient A here. And then that person,
AKA Doibu Marep, sweet lady Doibu.
Ding. And then guess what?
Doibu, ding ding dong, sweet lady May. May. Ruby equals 42. May. Sweet
and then you
lady
sign blah blah blah.
Doibu Marep. Doibu.
That's how it works. So every single vaccine in that clinic that his wife works at, every COVID shot has been approved by her. And then he gets on panel and tells people that he's saving people from the COVID shot when he paid for his wife to go to school to give people the COVID shot. That's the point.
At the Yakima Neighborhood Health Services Center in Washington State.
To her and him. I have her full name. I have her email. I have her phone number. I don't fuck with her. Like he says that Cuts is always calling her like every other day. Cuts hasn't called her in like 18 months. It's been like a year and a half. And the guy is still being a bitch about it.
Yeah, I only called them one time and they were hella mad because the thumbnail was like where she works at. And then I did it on a live stream and then I flashed on them hella crazy. And I was like, why are you have people threatening me from one of your nurses, your fucking pharmacist's house? And they were like, whoa, and then the quacks all tried to like snitch on me. I mean, the dude is the feds. I mean, that's ridiculous. And then you called her one time and got her to admit that they were all vaccinated from her mouth.
Yeah, I didn't plan on her answering the phone. I mean, I literally just called the normal pharmacy. She just so happened to answer. Like, well,
and that wouldn't be abnormal or a big deal or anything, except for you got the quack over there using the rhetoric of him being against said thing and like threatening and frauding and slandering everyone and accusing people of it and all this and that, like just insane garbage, and then calling it gematria, like unfucking believable. These people are fucking scum. Fuck you and your fake gematria. You have no gematria. You don't even know what gematria is.
Yeah, I mean, the guy who is part of the Philosophical Research Society just says Hebrew. He said, yeah, I guess you can put it in English, but it's called divination.
Yeah, even the guy that answers the phone when you call the Philosophical Research Society knows that in Manly P. Hall's book, he says it's divination and a cipher in English, a ciphering in English. Then they were trying to base it off of Gematria, which is where the reference of Gematria came from. And in the book, even, it knows that it's Hebrew. That's what it says in the book.
And then the quack
the quack's like, I got Gematria.
Zachary K. Hubbard, bitch. It's in Manly P. Hall, you stupid bitch. Even when you call the Philosophical Research Society, they confirm that you're a fraud.
And guess what? He says in Paralysis, book of the law, book of thought. Gematria is not in either one of those. The Gematria that Aleister Crowley does is in the book 777. And the reason why he does that, you know what's really interesting about that cipher that Aleister Crowley uses?
The only reason they even call it Gematria is because they were trying to do ciphering in English somewhat that could match Gematria, which is Hebrew.
Yeah, well, our lettering system isn't phonetic like that. Anyway, 777. This is actually a very interesting workout style. It's called pyramids. That's what we call it, the workout work. You start out with a certain amount of reps. It could be 1 rep, 5 reps, whatever. That's your first set, right? You do X amount of reps, and then you increase weight, keep the weight, whatever. And then you do another set, and then you do a set amount of reps, right? A set is an amount of reps in one fell swoop. Pyramid sets is, let's say you do bench press, 5 reps, put the weight down, increase the weight, or just keep it the same. Usually most people keep it the same because you're going to increase the repetitions. And then you go up 6 reps, 7 reps, 8 reps, 9 reps, all the way up to however high you want to go. And you go back down. It's called pyramid building. Very similar system to what Aleister Crowley did with the 777. Because it has to link to a shape. Gematria links, it's an index for the Torah, for the Talmud. It's used as an index. It's like how we use an index, a glossary. That's what we call that. But then there's the other part, the spiritual part of Gematria, links to geometry and sacred geometry, shapes. Where in the news, when a celebrity death happens or whatever, is linked to a sacred geometrical shape or linked into the Torah, the New Testament, the Old Testament, the whatever. It has to link into that for it to be considered English Gematria. Because there's the formula of Gematria itself is what I just explained. That's part of the formula of the original.
The only way you could really actually, I'm just thinking about it, the only way you could really actually convert some Gematria into English would be to like find whatever said Gematria was in some like rabbinical text or whatever, and then try to translate it into English and see whatever it comes out with as. But it would have to be the same rhetoric from the text of the Gematria, like wherever it's like 72 fish from this or that or whatever, some Gematria, you know? From some religious text. And if it veered away from whatever it actually is, it wouldn't be Gematria anymore.
Yes.
I don't know who 420 after is, but I want you to think. Let's say you want to build a flower bed or garden bed or whatever, right? You're going to have dimensions. You're going to make a square.
Dude, this is where we lost everyone. Dude, what we just said to these fucking quacks is so over their head. There ain't no way in hell there's a fucking Gematriaholic, Gematrian that understands what we even said.
Let's say you're going to have 4 feet by 4 feet, right? Feet. Let's say Well, and you know what? No, we'll actually go in inches to make this more simple. So 4 times 12 would be 48. 48 inches by 48 inches. So one side's going to be 48 inches, and then the next side's going to be 48 centimeters. I just used 2 completely different measurements of 2 completely different systems that do not match. Now, the systems are measurement systems, right? But using the same number in the same context, the same of a similar way of doing it, does not equal the same thing. Does it or does it not? No, it doesn't. Because try to get
anyways,
a power tool. Let's just
stream.
say a impact drill, and then let's say you're trying to get your tire off your car, and you're.
Anyways, thank you guys so much. Let me fix my Google account yet again. Every 15 minutes I have to relog back into Google. Because the fucking Zachlight, Quacklight, snitch, fucking fraud, fucking rat fucked all my fucking internet shit. And I highly don't appreciate it. Gematria on that, bitch. Do it on this. Do your gematria on this. Decode this shit. Zachary K. Hubbard. That shit, you stupid bitch. that shit, you stupid bitch, in Gematria. Yeah, that's a goofy ass one. That's a funny ass one. I like that one. Yeah, that's a funny ass shit. I like that shit. Gematria doesn't go into Japanese. Maybe it does. How come we never learned about it from Zachary K. Hubbard? Hey, motherfucker, Gematria, fucking Gematrian, motherfucker, you, Gematrian. How come we never learned about Japanese Gematria from Quacker? All the Japanese homies. I bet you I have more Japanese homies than you, motherfucker. Oh, you Yakuza, your bitch ass. Fucking Zachary K. Hubbard, fucking tard. You fucking rat. You fucking shell, you stupid bitch. You fucking snitch. I bet you I could find someone from Japan that could confirm that your Gematria doesn't go into Japanese. Gematria goes into Japanese, that Hebrew is very similar to Japanese, and that's about it. proof that gematria goes into Japanese is that Hebrew and gematria are very similar, and that's about it. If you look on the periodic table of the Georgia Guidestones, if you look on the fucking very carefully at the periodic table of just went like 100 plus. Something you can't do. Something Gematria can't do. 185. Dude, I just pushed 185. I was going 185. Just exposing fake gematria like 156. It's almost 156, it's 153. The only proof that there's any gematria inside of Japanese is because Japanese matches Hebrew very closely. Hey, you better get to the bottom of this, Zachary K. Hubbard. You need to decode Gematria and Jesuit into Japanese, motherfucker. Even though Japanese matches Hebrew, if you look more carefully, you stupid bitch. You need to match fake English ciphering, fake Gematria into some Japanese, motherfucker. You stupid bitch. Even though Hebrew matches closely more to Japanese. Even if you say fake gematria in English is in Japanese, Japanese matches closer to Hebrew. So fuck you, Zachary expert, bitch. Fuck you. Look, take a look. Looky, quackery, you stupid bitch. You lying fucking coward fucking shill with your fake ass gematria. Fuck you.
Black Friday just got better.
What do we got? I'm going to end the stream. Peace out. Peace and love. I hope my point is made perfectly clear.